That's one of the funniest things I've seen of, like, you know, the dreadnoughts in 40k, like the Space Marine walkers, and everyone's like, oh, they look so badass, and then someone pointed out that they don't have knees, so they just kind of like rock back and forth.
Yeah.
They literally just wibble wobble back and forth. For the wibble wobble for the Emperor.
I look stupid, but when I get over there,
You're gonna laugh all the way over there until I'm in melee range.
Then-
Then I'll be the one who's laughing.
do they have elbows or do they have power fists? Like,
Yep,
necessarily
they're just
they
sort of like,
rotate their
They have
entire
elbows.
torso?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe.
No idea.
But
It's
knees,
You would
they,
think so.
They
They
don't
start
have
swinging
knees.
their arms
It's
like-
literally just a hip joint and then
Straight.
straight and then a foot.
Just the torso rotates.
It's the only way it would work.
Yep.
Yes, the future.
Because they
So
released a
bright.
new, and it only got pointed out because like someone released they released like a new model or something recently that had knees, and everyone's like, why does it look so different? And then someone pointed that out and was like, oh my god,
Oh my god, they didn't have knees.
this whole time.
This changes
For
everything.
decades. Well, yeah, I mean, like, Dreadnought encounters a steep hill.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, brother, help me.
Dreadnought encounters a large staircase.
Brothers, no.
Is your dreadnought Hulk Hogan?
Yes.
Basically.
the Emperor, brother.
It's pretty much what they sound like.
I mean, pretty much.
I'm glad we've covered that.
That's what the audience does care about.
Yes,
brother.
Smite the alien, the Xenos, the heretic, brother.
If Hulk Hogan was a Dreadnought, which legion would he belong to?
I mean, Space Wolves, surely.
I mean, answer
Like,
that
from
in
the
the
vibe.
comments below.
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
Imperial Fist for the yellow.
If you've got a
Yeah.
great idea.
The yellow.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's time to start episode 50! Yeah, a singular bow.
Are they ready?
Oh,
They're off. But welcome everyone for this exciting episode. We'll figure out maybe some answers and maybe not. But either way, I'm Nergy. I'll be your host, your DM, your guide, and this is our little party who have just stumbled upon something rather interesting. So going back to last session, we hurled on some children. Excellent. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
In the aquarium.
Oh.
I thought I'd just remind you.
We fed the
You guys had a little drinking
Oh.
night.
Baby turtles,
Yeah.
right.
held on. I was
Some children, yeah.
like,
Yeah, I was picturing
held
him
on.
like
I was,
chucking
yeah,
out,
I'm
like,
imagining like,
infants.
yeet.
Oh.
And I was like,
No, much
remember
more.
that.
Sounds like us, but
Yeah, I'm not doubting it. Like,
Much more
We-
normal. You
we
threw
throw
up on some
children.
children. You spent 2 days boosting the Misted Mound and
Right.
basically overcharging its growth for the next year. While doing that, you found a mysterious entrance to some sort of underground tunnel. You catted in there, showed people your butthole, and then catted back and went down as a team. Some of you having to hands and knees lube up and crawl on through.
I went full Willy on that one.
And at the end of, the end of where you are, you came across a small chasm with a bridge spanning it. And at the end of the bridge, you could see a few corpses laying on the ground and a rather large, 3-meter tall, statuesque humanoid. So I believe, Varys, you had prepared an AP shot.
Yeah, that's why I got 3 out of 10 on the thingy.
Yep.
Good. Did you prepare anything? Standing on the other side of the bridge.
I don't have anything written down, but I think I would have. Like, I remember talking about it.
Or something? Or...
Yeah, I remember talking about it, but I don't remember specifically. Oh, no, I do. It wasn't good.
What was
Was
it?
it nonsense?
No.
because yeah, you're
Remember
are you
I was-
still technically a
Were you
cat?
considering getting into melee with it?
Well, remember I was thinking about, like... remember I was thinking about, like, you know, it'd be good if we could push it off, and then I was thinking maybe, like, running leap, and then horse or something midair,
Right.
or like ox.
Good. That was. Had you made any steps towards?
No.
Okay.
This is just an idea in Kincaid's little peanut
it's
brain
still-
at the
It's
moment.
still a terrible idea.
Yeah. Kill it there.
I think Kincaid would be like, I want to know more about it before he decides to employ, that plan. Maybe let's
Like
file
it's
that
been a
under.
last-ditch
Maybe
plan.
we'll file that under Plan C or something. And I'll probably just go like maybe Fairy Fire. Wait, hang on. Let me check if I have it prepared. I normally do, or Bless or something like a Buffy. Not sure
The
if
Vampire Slayer.
That's the one.
Excellent.
Yeah, let's go for let's go for Fairy Fire.
Fairy fire.
I think I'm the only one with spent spell slot.
So yes, you guys were staying on the other side of the bridge, wary of illusory bridges.
Yes.
The two of you dimension door to cross.
Yep.
Indeed.
At its feet.
Yep. And so you sort of step out of this slit in the dimensions and step next to, or in front of, sorry, this large statue-looking thing. The 4 corpses around your feet. Pretty mangled. The eyes on this inert statuesque figure. And then you see them into green light.
Dial up noise.
And we'll roll for initiative.
It's a dial-up noise.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the sound it
Yeah,
made.
that's exactly.
When its eyes are trying to light up.
I was picturing like the old windows open, like. Duh.
Oh dear, oh dear.
AOL sounds.
Whoop. Whoop.
Is it that size? Like, is it medium size?
No, it's large.
Do you want a large figure? One of the spiders? Or the shambling man,
where's
maybe?
the
Shamble might work.
the webcam?
Oh, battle cam.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
call.
Battlecam.
He's a big boy.
Indeed. Well, it's a new edition.
Yeah.
So getting used to it, yeah.
Yeah, better late than never. And we haven't even done anything yet.
Alright, so if I press... Oh, is it going to switch? I think it's going to switch. I'm going to have to switch it manually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some.
Battle mode!
I've got one thing in mind.
Just gonna try that.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
like an awakened statue.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, yeah. Honestly.
Would it be a creature?
Could be a construct.
Well, that like construct is a type of
Creature is
creature.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
a very
is the-
broad umbrella, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, like
As opposed
Like,
to
what-
object.
What
or
isn't
humanoid.
what isn't a creature that we can fight?
A ship. Like it's
Yeah.
something that isn't.
You know.
Yeah, but we won't really be fighting.
But
a
like
ship.
if you might be like, I guess just as you get, like you might still be rolling to hit like
Like
a
to
ship
destroy
or
a
a
ship or
wall.
something, yeah,
Exactly. Like it'll still have a hit points, AC, damage resistance,
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
true.
So it's like you can, you wouldn't fight it, but you can still
Something
like,
that can
target it.
fight back is usually
Yeah.
a creature,
Yeah.
unless it's like
Always.
a chair with like murderous arms.
Even then,
Yeah.
it'd be a creature, like an animated object. Yeah, it's just to differentiate because, like, I'm pretty sure it's Eldritch Blast, like specific, like you target a creature, so you can't use it to blow through doors.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And the same, there's stuff where it's like, this deals double damage to structures and objects, or like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there were a few doors in Baldur's Gate 3 that have changed since the early access. You can no longer just break them down. Because that was a lot of my strategy in Divinity Original Sin. It's like, all my lockpicks are broken. Good thing I have ranged fire magic.
Wooden doors, you said.
Yep.
No mores. All right. Sorry about that. Good looking out, though. Okay, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
17.
What's your name again? Thoradin.
The Radin.
15 to 10.
12.
14.
I thought you were saying 4.
No.
Good try. Varys.
Toy toy on my jaw.
No, she read it right. 73 months. You beast.
Moi toi, moi toi.
Moi toi, moi toi. 12. Sorry. Yeah.
Six.
Cool beans. All right.
Moff toff and my choff.
So,
No, he doesn't get an H1.
Thoradin is first to act.
Yeah, boy.
You guys next to it.
Don't we get our reactions, or is that like we're going to do that in initiative?
All
Um,
the triggered actions.
Yes,
Yeah.
those would trigger
Okay.
because surprise round, I guess, as that happened. So,
So, like, roll
Varys had
10.
higher.
Okay.
Make an attack roll.
14 plus 7, 21.
21 will hit.
Yeah, can I, and with this whole pain point thingy,
Yep.
I'm using the crossbow, how does this work? Do I know anything about that yet? No?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is something you'll learn about.
Alright, then yeah, 21 to hit.
Yeah, perfect. So this was an armor piercing, like so you this little bone bow out of your wrist.
Does it have to make that sound?
Yes.
Every
I
time.
mean, that's
Very swishy.
Does now.
it gets smushier every time. Too.
Oh,
Wet
the worst kind of ASMR.
It's Brogurt that's forming into a crystal.
Or maybe that's what your bolts are made of now.
That's the worst.
Well, it's like Broget gout.
Just
Broke out.
6 damage on the regular part of the shot.
Hate that.
Yep.
And then
Being in like a yogurt top muesli bar.
15 sneak attack.
6 plus 15.
Well, it's not like when you put the Go-Gurts in the fridge, but freezer, sorry, but they don't fully freeze, so you have like the little crystal bits.
Cool.
Alrighty.
I hate everything
And
about
your
this. Fairy fire. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
what's the range on fairy?
60 foot.
Yeah.
It is a
It doesn't look like it.
yeah, you
Not in range.
You would
50 foot.
You
Okay.
probably have to hit them too.
Well, that's right. Because it'd just be like, if when comes in range, do blah. He hasn't come in range, so just nothing happens.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool beans. Then to the top of initiative order, Thoradin.
Cute. I'm gonna just skip my way around it to the back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action for Thunderous Smite and then give it a whack.
All right, go for it.
60 feet to cast it. You can center the
Does 11
make the
hit?
center of the spell anywhere in that 60 feet.
That must have been a low
So it's
roll.
like a
You got a lot.
20-foot
Oh.
cube. So
An 11 does not hit.
kind of 70-foot
Yeah,
range.
okay.
Far out.
He would have to hit you two with it. And now that he's on
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah.
So you get the sword out and ching, ching, into the back of this giant thing. You're not sure what it's made of, but your sword, being magical, doesn't even scratch it.
That were two very, very bad rolls.
Anything else in your turn?
No, that's it.
It doesn't use the smite if you don't.
No.
Yeah, good.
concentrated.
So it's the
Varys.
first time I hold it for a minute. First time I hit
Okay.
them, then
In that
It
case,
goes
are you
off.
concentrating?
yeah, I'm concentrating on it.
Okay. So you dance around behind it, sort of to the side, while Ricky's standing there.
You need one of those little sharky grabber things to put the.
yeah. Varys.
It was 2 points per armor piercing bolt, right?
Yes.
Yes, cool. So I'll do another one of them.
All right. So you draw on some stored pain and just channel it into this bolt. Gets this like faint glow around the tip of it.
Bueno. Plus 7, 17.
Does not hit.
Oof.
Wow.
But
Rough.
Armor
with the
piercing.
armor piercing,
Oh, right. So it's...
15.
it does hit.
Oh, well, or it's,
No,
it's a
it's
19.
it's what you rolled, and I'll subtract from
yeah,
my
yeah,
end.
yeah. All right, super. Fantastic. Handy dandy. All right, so it's
So it's at least 18 or 19 to hit.
5 plus 4, so 9 on the weapon. And
Now
then,
we know how enemies feel trying to hit Kincaid.
And then... Ooh.
That's a lot of sixes.
And 2 5s. I fucked that one up. 2 6s, 2 5s.
Oh,
12,
22?
17, 22 on the sneak attack. That was nearly max
30,
damage. 'cause that was
31.
5 on the weapon damage too.
So, yeah, 3 from max damage.
So your bolt seemingly wouldn't have gone through, but the tip on it is just enough to penetrate whatever this thing is made
Jumps
of.
through the corner of one of the shields or something.
Very nice.
And
Brother.
Write down the number.
might stay where I am just for now.
Okay,
Actually, wait. I'll hide. Bonus action hide.
sure.
That's a thing I can do.
You sure can.
16 plus 9.
Oh, you.
Actually, no. That's plus 10 now. 26.
So basically, the big pillars that are holding the
Yeah.
rope bridge, you're just like, hey.
Yep, pretty much.
Cool.
Just so he doesn't, I don't know, throw Ricky at me or something.
Kincaid, your turn.
That's a bridge, isn't it?
Damage.
You think it's a bridge.
It looks
You
like,
guys went across it.
No,
they
we
dimension
didn't.
door
We
across it.
dimension
No one has
door.
walked on it.
certainly looks like a bridge.
I mean, maybe we can get Hermes to.
Land on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that on my next turn.
It's probably fine.
He likes to roll the dice. That's fine.
What?
You can dip your toe
What
in
would
it
it-
and
You
see
can
if it
test it
goes
with your
through.
Yeah.
own staff sort of thing, right? Like each step.
That would severely slow you down, but yeah, you
That's
could.
okay.
How far? Like you full movement?
He's got.
Walk up to the edge and go.
Okay. So bonus action.
I'm just prodding it.
Okay, sort of
Like I'm not attacking it. I'm
Like
just going. Does my staff go through?
tonk onto a wood sort of sound. So seems stable.
That first one, anyway.
I step onto it.
You
can
step
do
on
those.
it.
You can be like a.
Do it again. So what is this? Just like half movement almost?
Yeah.
Because I'm like kind of
Just
just
being
going
careful.
slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just do half movement. So what's that? 10,
10, yeah.
5, and then 10. Are they within 90 feet now?
90. I thought it was 60.
Either one. I've got spells with multiple ranges.
Okay. So you got 50,
5, 10, 15.
70, 80. The creature is in 90.
Yeah, cool. What about how far away is Ricky? Like it's 50 feet.
And each of those blocks of 4 is 10. So
So 10, 20.
50, 60, 70. Ricky's in 80.
If you've got like
Damn
an
it,
AoE
Ricky.
thing, maybe you can just like if you can aim like the side, maybe you won't hit Ricky or me.
I will just cast Chill Touch on the beastie.
Okay.
Okay.
Chill touch.
Stop any
That's a
regen.
10 to hit.
Oh.
It's 2 massive shields. It just
Says Kincaid.
Interesting, interesting.
yes, I see how that works.
And then I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Mm.
Wow. So I cast it 60 feet away.
Yep.
So it's 10, 20, 30. Is that right? Yep. Wait, no. 5, 10. That's about right.
You can move it 10 more forward. You can put it right behind Ricky.
Thank you. So I can't do anything this turn, but next turn.
You're gonna maybe get it.
Okay. That comes to its go. It is going to turn and see what is hitting it in the back. And it's going to...
Hey, that's the guy that hit you, not me.
That is true.
Yeah.
He's way over there.
I just scratched your back a bit, man.
Though, like, gotta get across the bridge with these shields. I have to like turn sideways.
Does a 22 hit.
Guys, wait over there. Wait over there.
Shimmy his way across.
Does he have knees?
No, turn your end. Turn your end.
Haven't got the right dice.
I don't like that he's grabbing more
No.
dice.
D20.
He's gonna like slam in between both shields like a sandwich.
that. Maybe.
It's like one of those monkeys.
It's funny until it does like 60 damage.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, he just pasted through it, and yeah.
So you take 17 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So it just smash.
Damn
and
symbol monkey.
Can I get you to make an athletics save?
Athletics check or strength saving throw?
Strength save, yes.
But it's a saving throw, so you get plus 7 trillion from all your
Yeah,
things.
right? Right?
It's a
Plus 8?
plus for strength 9, so 10.
10. That's better. That's a lot better than a 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll cut the mustard, but it's a lot better.
I mean, getting pounded into a wall is better than off the edge.
Basically, it smashes you into the wall, and you hit the bricks behind you. And take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, my freaking ass.
Do you need a concentration saves?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you do. What? 1, so lose concentration.
Bye-bye, Thunderous.
What happened? What's going on?
2 1s in a row. Well, that means...
Can I get
Can
I get the lucky thing?
I mean, Varys just rolled almost max damage. I think
Oh, God.
it had
Oh,
to go
God.
somewhere.
I can give you the Brogat Blast.
It's like the
But I
like the
can't-
scene in Scooby-Doo where all the spirits are...
Can I get the lucky feat now? I rolled 2 1s in a row.
No.
No.
And it's going to walk up and do it again.
Drink some Brogat.
Quick, drink the burger. I don't want to drink the burger.
Does a 19 hit.
It do.
Ooh.
Got any advice on this one, Teach?
Please.
You take 23 bludgeoning.
Boy!
I don't want to step up to this guy.
And it just smashes you into the wall. You into the stonework
I
behind you.
mean, when you're copying this, the flying ox maneuver is suddenly not seeming so
Yeah.
silly.
I mean, it was Plan C. Plan A's not going amazing.
Well,
Mm.
I'm not used to being very far away from things.
I'm slow. I need to be in.
I'm slow and I'm not convinced the ground is real, so...
That will end its turn.
Come on,
Ricky,
guys.
you're up.
Ricky.
Me already.
So yes, you see it turn around and absolutely
Yeah.
pummel through it and into the wall.
I'm seeing Thurden already look quite bloodied, and I
in danger.
don't know if I want to get up in its business.
Ricky says, I choose life.
I choose life.
What's it kind of made out of?
You
What
can make
material am I
a
seeing?
perception check. I'll let you add stone cunning because it's some sort of strange material.
So, 10.
Solid. Some sort of metal. It doesn't appear to be made of, like rock or
It's
stone or
melted.
anything.
Cool.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
So I just do the real creepy, very light drumming that only it can hear. And so it needs to make a 15 whiz save.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's a failure.
Yep.
Sucker.
Ooh. 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
Does it look like it goes through?
Not at all.
That's why I only used a
feel
level 1
you
slot.
feel the spell like it should land, and it just sort of like
Yep.
No
glances off the back of
Well,
it.
there goes all of my spell damage. But it failed, so it needs to move its full speed away from me immediately.
Under what effect? Like a
Under-
fear?
Nope.
That's just what the spell does.
On a failed save.
On a failed save, and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay.
It's not like it expires after.
Sorry,
that, so
that-
it's not like a
It's not
fear,
a
but
fear
it's-
or a charm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a blanket constructs are immune to mind-altering effects.
As far away from you as possible would be back this way through.
Yeah.
You get a reaction attack at it.
Well,
Yeah.
forced movement doesn't,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
true.
unfortunately.
True.
Okay, well, that answers that question. Bonus action, I say, hang in there, big guy.
You see it walk past, like it's ridiculously silent for how large this thing
Yeah.
is. You just hear its footsteps echoing on the stone lightly. But as it moves out of the way, you see Thoradin like smushed into the wall a bit. Ow!
You're like Loki post Hulk, like in the
Yeah.
crater on the
I haven't
ground.
seen it.
The Avengers, like
None of
the
them.
first Avengers.
No. I've seen like 5 MCU movies and none of them are the Avengers. And one of them...
Like I just think Wile E. Coyote pasted into a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little Thoradin-shaped outline in the stonework.
Yeah, one of them.
Of the
Excellent.
5 I've seen, one of them was the Hulk, which isn't even canon anymore because...
Nope.
What's his name? Eddie Norton.
Yeah.
At the end of Ricky's turn, if you're all done,
Yes, that's bonus and action.
there's a strange pulse of energy, and it sort of echoes for a second and goes quiet. I'm not sure what it means.
I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
probably nothing.
We are back to the top with Thoradin.
I thought I was last.
Yes, sir.
You're third.
Oh my god. I'm not used to such lightning speed. I just assume. No, but I'm always last.
Such lightning speed as he slowly taps his way across the bridge.
Yeah, but when I uncover the illusory planks, it will be worth it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna just take a step. Like over here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll like try kind of this way because I don't want to go into that corner. And then I'm going to use Conquering Presence on it. So it's a Wiz 15 saving throw.
Okay. That's a natural 19.
Bloody hell.
Yowza.
None of my channel divinities have worked ever.
This is not your fight, it seems.
Nah.
Was rage a bonus action or an action?
Bonus.
But I'm not gonna rage against this thing right now.
Not just yet.
Because I feel like the best thing is the Thunderous Smite, try and knock it off the edge. And then I guess I'll cast Thundering Smite again, so I need a content. Oh no, I'll leave it. I won't do anything for the bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then in that case,
Varus.
Varus.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, but
Because you can still just shove. Like, you don't have to use Thunderous Smite.
Yeah,
Like, that's not the only way to get it off, is what I
Yeah, no, but I'll do more damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I think with Shield of Faith is I can't Thunderous Smite because they're both concentration.
I will bonus action dash to get within 60 feet of it and then cast Fairy Fire on it.
Kincaid's testing each thing in moments.
So you need to get to here.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 40 feet.
King K just like walking like a blind
And just
guy
you-
with the stick just...
Well, like the on your left.
Yeah. What
Damn
do
cyclists.
Do I make it?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, this is cool. This is
I knew
fine.
it. Where is he making
That's a
the
19.
Very nice.
Plus, I don't know, 7. 26.
Where is he making the
So
dex
there's
save?
a section in the middle here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of planks side by side that just aren't there. And so you go to step on it, but you're going fast enough that your movement carries you over just.
Beauty.
You just hear
Like
King
running
K.
on water.
Yeah. It's like the cartoon. We're like,
Well, it's dum 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 dum.
Totally fine. There's one
And
missing.
Very fire.
I thought. See, I knew. It's not paranoid if they are out to get you.
It was like 3 or 4 planks
Yeah.
away from where you were, and you're like, ha! I'm not an idiot.
And then DC 13 deck save from him,
Go.
please.
That's a natural 13.
Yeah, then nothing happens.
Can I... Oh,
Oh, yeah.
can I still rebarbs that?
You can. You succeeded, yeah.
Sure. You are casting Silvery Barbs.
Yes.
All right, pretty pleased.
That's a natural 20.
Damn you to hell.
I will give advantage to the Varus.
Cool. And is it a bonus action to generate another bolt, or is that like a free item interaction? Like I can only do it once per turn?
That's a free.
Cool. I'll take another 2 points of damage and just slot another one in.
Okay, so charge up another.
Yeah.
Fairy fire just... But the nature of this creature just sort of...
Yeah. Slides
There's
off
almost like this field around it that doesn't look like it lands properly.
Dag nabbit.
Kincaid. Unless you want to use the rest of your movement. You've got... you dashed, didn't you?
Yeah, I dashed.
You got a...
20
I mean,
feet.
you might as well.
20. Yeah. Get me... Yeah. As far down the bridge as can.
You can get right to the end.
Yeah, super.
Well, now that I know where those planks are, can I just kind of go full speed, knowing where they are?
Yep.
Can I move 25 feet? Like avoiding those the illusory planks that I know are...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Make a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage?
An athletics. Make an athletics check. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's not much better. I mean, it's a +1
It's sort of like
Does it get advantage for
5,
knowing
7
that it
advantage?
existed?
Just
Yeah,
saw me run.
I'd allow that.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
well,
thank
that's a
God.
nat 1 and an 18.
Hey.
So 19.
That's what we needed.
So there's a split second of...
Was it this one?
He was moving... he was moving so quick, you're like... How many steps did he take? I heard dunk, 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 nothing, dunk. It must be like, here? Oh, yep.
I like jump over the existing ones
Into the cat.
into the chasm, but with my 19 strength, just...
So
Wait,
under
you're not
your
in
weight,
cat
the
form
bridge is...
Were you not in cat form?
No, you dropped that.
No,
you dropped
I
it
dropped
to
it,
cast,
yes.
Something.
Oh,
At
right,
least.
Yeah,
yeah,
to
yeah.
ready Fairy Fire, which I
Yeah.
then didn't cast.
Yeah.
Yep. So is that...
You made it across.
And then, was that my full movement?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Cool.
How far away am I now? I'll move the spiritual weapon up 20 feet
Oh, yes.
as my bonus action.
Indeed.
Damn it!
Someone made it run away.
Wasn't me.
Next turn!
What's
You're
next?
gonna get it.
You can't run any further.
And then I will cast something different. Are you guys within 30 feet? No. 10,
No.
20, 30. So Varus would be. No, that's alright. Why is everyone so far away?
Why are you so far behind?
Because I'm slow and the
Slow man.
ground didn't exist.
It's like they dimension doored 100 feet away from you.
Imagine.
Something.
Is it 100?
It's
Close to
close.
that.
Yeah,
70, 80?
It's pretty close, yeah.
I'll just cast Chill Touch on it again.
Alright.
What about a 6? No, wait, a 9.
Does that cut it?
It's standing there like both shields in front of it looking out at you guys and you just see it go.
Even weaker than before.
It's like, blast it!
Don't worry, guys, when I get over there, I have a great plan.
I hope so.
It's not a great plan.
No, I have a different great plan. And this one is great.
Since the flying ox.
The flying ox maneuver.
It's plan C.
No, this is plan B. Flying ox is plan C.
I'd love to like talk about the flying ox maneuver, and then but like people are like they've got like code names for these teamwork abilities. No, it's very literal.
It's just Kincaid jumping off a cliff as an ox.
That's all it is. Eventually we might try and use like a real catapult or something to enhance it.
Oh, I'm so into that. I'm so... What if I turn into something really small, use the catapult spell on me, then mid-thing, rat turns into horse.
Uncat.
Think it sounded like a bird or anything?
I'm just
What if you fly above
Nothing-
something and then ox?
Nothing that has a flying or
swim.
swimming speed.
Not yet. Later
Yeah.
druid you can.
Yeah, other druid
I
levels.
just when I pick up polymorph, you jump and just sperm whale.
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing
Call it the
again,
sperm
very,
smash.
very quietly. It's not
It's
a poorly made
Brogurt
construct,
boom.
but it
Boom.
out in front of you guys, and it brings the shields together. I'm gonna need everyone except Kincaid to make a strength save.
So it is a simple monkey.
boy.
It is. And I'm
You're
gonna-
with
slowness
Ben.
pays off here.
Slow and
plus
steady
4.
doesn't get murdered by big
Strength
constructs.
save. 19. Thank you for that +4.
Oh wait, you inspired me, didn't you?
Yeah,
So I get plus.
you can add a +8.
+8.
Or, hang on. Silvery bar. No, I didn't give it to you, did I? I didn't give you the
You
advantage.
gave him the
I gave it to you.
advantage.
So, yes, you've got the D8.
You can re-roll it if you need to.
Oh, cool.
Spend the silvery barbs.
I did. Cool. That's a little better.
Yeah, give yourself advantage. Spend the silvery
Okay,
bars.
what'd you get?
12.
Oof, 19.
13.
Okay,
Like a 3?
I rolled a 1.
Again.
And then and then I rolled a 2 on the thing that you gave
3
me.
ones in a row.
Yeah.
The curse has indeed transferred.
Yeah.
I'm free. I'm free.
Give it back, you
I
bastard!
never thought this down. I thought I was Will Wheaton forever.
so Ricky, you take 15 points of damage and
Holy
stay put.
Shit.
Wow.
You two take 30 points of damage. This is thunder damage,
Kills Varus, like,
That's-
surely.
and
Doesn't kill me, but it hurts.
and it knocks you back 20 feet.
Can you uncanny dodge that?
I don't
You can.
know.
You can-
Is Uncanny Dodge like a melee attack kind of
No,
thing?
I think it's damage.
I hope it's damage. I pray.
Oh, jeez.
I really pray. Give me a
Oh.
second.
That was close.
Jeez.
If I
Burden
took
is on
if
the
I
edge.
took one step further when I moved back before.
Okay, when an attacker you can see hits you with an attack.
Yep. Yeah,
So
that'd-
that counts?
I'd pay that.
Okay, cool. Uncanny Dodge and take half.
Okay, so you take 15
Take
instead of
15.
30.
Which is still pretty rough for a little
It's-
squish man.
It's not ideal, but it's better.
So,
and then knocked back, straight back 20 feet.
yep.
So I just bounce into Kincaid.
Pretty much you tumble, you
and they just-
tumble along the
Yes,
grid.
going, like still facing
Boing,
towards
boing.
the thing, just like skidding on the ropes or whatever.
So,
Yeah, against the rope.
Yeah.
Like, got rope burn along your back.
an ear-splitting thunderclap just ping, and you guys, Ricky,
More.
enough to like hide behind his shield for a second, but yes, and it looks at Ricky, cocks its head slightly, and that will end its turn. Ricky, it is your go.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Ow, my freaking ears!
Yeah, very well. Like you would be like
Yeah.
bleeding out the ear holes.
Oh, what's this? Blood? Why can't I hear anything?
Mop, mop, mop.
Okay. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. And
Disengage.
Dimension door out of there.
Good luck, guys.
on the old
I got this.
on the
Plan B
old
is a good one, I promise.
drums of creation, I'm going to play the very fast and heavy Terror Cleaver.
Oh, okay.
And the 15-foot cube it is standing on drops 15 feet.
All right.
Oh.
So 15 feet, I looked up, is 4.5 meters. So it's 1.5 meters above its head.
Yep. Correct.
And then because hopefully it is 15 feet out of my range, I can step backwards.
That you could.
And
So
gonna
Ricky
I'm gonna
plays
backwards a
something
fair
new.
bit.
Maybe if it
He
doesn't
plays
have
this
knees.
massive slap on his drum, and the ground just pitfalls pretty much. The thing is, dropped into this pit, so it goes out of your view, and you're just like, Jay. How far are you moving?
I'll move back to on the end of the rope.
I think this dice is tight. It's rolled 3 once, so I'll keep it over
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for now. What the f...
Is that a nat 20? You should not have rolled.
That means it's woken up though. So
Yeah.
it's good to, now it's good to go.
It's
Woken
prime.
up.
Yeah, this dice is tight. It's rolled 3 once. Let me just move... Oh, yeah, nat 20. Cool. I had a feeling that was going to happen as well as soon as I threw it away.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for different coloured tile.
Are they different color on the other side or not?
Wood on the other side.
Ah.
Beautiful. And it drops into this pit.
Haha.
And then bonus action, I will Bardic Inspo Kincaid.
Okay.
And I'll say, from the top row.
That's not even what I was thinking. Plan B might have to get moved back to Plan C. How tall are those poles, Ty?
Holding a 50-foot bridge, I'd probably be 5 foot, like fairly sturdy.
That's not a very... From 5 feet, from 1.1 meters.
Hey, he's 15 foot down.
Well, the top of his head is 1.5 meters below the lip.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. He's 15 foot down.
You've got 20 foot to gain terminal
Well,
velocity.
that's a pretty good... 20 foot's a much better people's elbow.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Not diving board.
That's off the top of the Hell in the Cell, like...
Are you making this pit a wrestling ring?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Comes built in.
I thought that was the spell.
Can you smell what Kincaid is cooking?
Yeah, no, I say, a spotlight out of nowhere comes on Ricky, and a mic falls from the ceiling. In the ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Is that how you give inspiration from now?
Oh,
Yeah, that's how the inspiration
definitely
came through.
should be.
Yes.
All right. If that is the end of your go,
Yeah.
Thuridin, you're up.
What should I do? Well, I'm gonna just move here, just in case it gets out and bangs it again. I'm gonna use 30 lay on hands to heal myself up.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty low. And I'll use my bonus action to summon spiritual weapon in the ring with him.
Okay.
Are you
grab his
within? Are you within 5 feet of me?
Also, at the end of Ricky's turn, there would have been another small pulse of force of some sort.
I mean, I could move within 5 foot of you.
Yeah. Do you maybe want to be just in case?
Okay. I guess I'll be between these.
I got plans cooking.
Okay. I just...
Yeah.
Alright.
Thuridin, back in.
A
little bit further.
So... I guess I'll just attack with spiritual weapon and...
So that's as part of the bonus
Yeah,
action.
as soon as I summon, I can attack.
You chuck some javelins or something.
Yeah, but I use my action to heal.
Oh, that's right.
He laid on hands.
I laid my hands. Does a 15 hit?
No.
It was on a 20 and then it just went...
Doop.
Yeah.
No. So this thing appears next to it and just goes king off its shield.
Bane. Yeah, that's it.
All right. This really isn't your
No.
match.
The
Varys,
only
you're up.
good roll I rolled was when I said my dice was tired and I threw it away. Let's try the pink.
Like, would I have to be basically standing on the lip of the pit to... Yeah, yeah. Okay.
A meter
So
and a
I'll-
half, yeah.
I'll dash, which puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 square in front of Thuridin.
Yep.
And then, how many more forward do I have to go to shoot it?
Probably... You're fairly tall. I'd say 10 foot more.
Yeah, okay, so do me 10 foot more.
Yep.
Bang.
You've got
1 point of luck left.
yeah.
Didn't you in...
16.
Didn't you give him advantage?
Save.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's 17 to hit. Oh, but it was an armor-piercing shot.
You did charge that up.
So...
Point it down again. You're like, man, if it wasn't armor piercing, this would not be working. Like, it almost looks like it's about to deflect and it goes... Just sticks
kicks
in. For
Unfortunately, I don't think a spiritual weapon counts as an ally sort of thing, so it's just going to be 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
7?
And then I'll
Something.
move me 20 feet back the way I came.
Okay.
So I'll be right behind Ricky, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4... Or I'll be next to Ricky.
Next. Yeah.
Yep.
Guerrilla warfare.
Super. Cool.
Can I get you to make a perception check as you run up and fire down?
Sure. Not my specialty. Perception, obviously. 14.
Okay. One of the corpses has been tossed in this shockwave, and you see him clutching a small token of some sort in his hand, something made of wood. Coin-shaped.
Small wood coin-shaped thing.
How large though? Like,
Fairly small.
oh, okay, like
In a
coin-sized.
hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just in one hand.
Yep.
Okay. Coin-shaped wood thing. Alright.
All sorted?
Cool.
Special K.
Can I get... you can move through allies spaces.
Allies ain't an issue.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, straight in front of Thuridin. I can't see it, can I?
Yes. Meter and a half's quite a...
Yeah. Well, I will swing with the spiritual weapon for my bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll move.
Move it down into
Yeah, move up. What's a lovely? What's a 12? How's a 12?
We don't want to fight this thing.
I've conducted many experiments. It's immune to magic.
It is impervious to everything I do.
Literally unkillable. We must flee.
Therefore invincible.
Does anyone have heat metal?
Nope, because I had it for about 30 sessions and never once we encountered someone with metal.
Of course.
So
Got rid of
just
it.
like, well, that's done.
Why would I use this trash?
So one time we actually we might need it because it is metal. So maybe we could.
It would have worked wonders. But don't you worry, I thought about it as soon as Ty said metal.
So then I'm gonna cast
What'd you replace it with?
10 and a third. Oh gosh,
I don't know.
damn.
It was so long ago. It was probably like hypnotic pattern or something. So like something useful, but
You can only change when you level, is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
because
You're fine for hit
I
points.
can only
and
swap
shield, aren't
one.
you?
I'm on 49 out of
Like it's pretty brutal. So I've got to be pretty careful with my choices.
Well, it's just
Yeah.
the only thing.
So
I'm back at
Just that
I
I
got myself
thought of it
30
like
HP,
repeatedly and too late was to
I'm at
get manacles
just over half HP.
and just run up and attach it to someone's leg and then have him heat metal that.
Metal.
Because
luck
like
getting
I got
that
the
off.
key, bitch.
Yeah, correct. Getting that off.
For my action, I'm going to cast Aid at 4th level.
Cool.
So all 3 of you get an extra 15 hit points and your max goes up by 15. So current and maximum.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Max HP modifier. Yeah. So if I just put 15 in there.
Yeah, so if you go max
Yeah.
HP,
Cool. That's worked.
Yeah, I've done it.
There
Why,
was
what-
there
what
was
are you gonna-
order regret.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's alright. So AIDS. Oh wait, where's my sound effect
Well,
for?
I'm kind of hoping that it'll
Sound
take it at
effect
least
aids.
its turn to get out of
Aids.
the pit.
Yeah.
that's sort of what I was hoping. It'd climb out and like that'd use a bunch of movement, so it's like standing just at the edge of the pit.
and then we'd knock it back in.
Kind of was what I was thinking.
It's not a bad idea.
Endo turn.
If we can
So you're
contain
standing
it,
in
it
front?
can't knock us
Can you-
over, hopefully.
Well, it's
Make it like dangerous. What's your terrain attack?
Well,
thing?
it just flies out.
Yes. No. It jumps and clambers up. Doesn't seem to have
Is
much
that-
issue
What
with
was
it.
your move?
I
That
can plant growth, but that's if there's any
Oh,
plants
right.
around.
because that was a terrain thing that you had.
Yeah.
So you see it climb out of the pit. Yeah. Half its movement's
Yeah.
probably fair.
On
Well, because
your-
that's it's
on your
like
turn-
climbing
If it doesn't have a
or
climb speed,
climbing
yeah.
and swimming takes.
How's it
half-
going to
like
climb
double
with
movement.
2 shields as well? By the way.
It's got hands underneath there that
Is it
you
like
that you now know because you've seen it up close.
How does it?
Yeah. How does it get the shields up with it?
I don't know that.
If you really like, you could just
No,
jump straight
no.
up. Actually, that'd be more cinematic.
Superhero 3-point landing.
Yeah, with 2 shields.
On your turn, do you want to send Hermes down to see how deep it goes, just in case we get yeeted off?
I got a
Under the
really
bridge.
bad feeling that on the third weird force pulse that we've all ignored,
We're
that
all
the
just
bridge
gonna
is
get
going to
blasted
explode.
off.
But there's only been one.
There's been two.
Also, if it just slams the shields together right now, I think I really hope that that's a recharge on a 6 kind
probably
of thing.
On that
Probably
note,
fine.
It's
On that
probably
note,
fine.
did we want to run behind it and just dart through the door?
Have a little guess what I just rolled on that d6.
20.
I'm
One.
guessing it's a 6.
It's a 1.
I'm guessing it's real bad.
Nah, it's a 1.
I'm gonna need that strength save, boys.
we're all within
You're all
10
within
feet of
10 feet.
Third, so
did
we
you
Everyone
get
gets
a
what?
little
You
bonus?
gave me
Three?
inspiration. No,
I gave you D8 inspiration.
inspiration. I was like, you either gave me. I always forget if I got silvery barbs or bardic inspiration.
Oh, that is also a natural 2.
How much do you give us? Plus 4?
Plus 4.
Oh, okay, so that's a
For a
6.
total of
18.
10.
24.
Actually, no, mine becomes a 5.
Do they get like advantage because it's all like in a line?
its sound. It goes around,
Nuh-uh.
echoes in this
We're
chamber.
in a solid lead
Nuh-uh.
tube.
I've got my shield and
We're in a
sound.
solid
We're
lead
literally
tube
in
with
an
an
echo
explosion.
chamber.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
So I'm sorry, but
That's the first, like, meaningful roll that I've not shafted.
We are
But I
all
did-
rolling, like, on average, well below.
I
I've rolled a
shit.
3, a 4, and a 6.
I've done okay on my attacks.
Yeah.
That's about it.
so anyone that failed takes 28 points of thunder damage.
Alright, I
poison,
uncanny
perhaps?
dodge that again to
Is it
14.
poison thunder?
No,
that 15 hit points gone
Yeah.
immediately. But I mean,
Do we take
Hey,
halves?
I'd be a
if
lot.
you succeeded, you rolled an 18.
Yeah.
That's a success.
Yeah.
24 is a success.
So you
So you
take.
take half.
ooze.
So
So how much was it?
14 to you. You
Knocked back 20 feet right into the fucking
10
hole.
or 20.
you're right on the lip of the You're both just like
Doing the
feel
like.
your arm go just off into nothingness.
Cool.
Very cool.
Nice try, bitch.
Excellent.
Alright, well, that's his turn.
Ricky.
Ooh. Let's see. How far back does Thunderous Smite go?
Was anyone concentrating on anything there?
Spiritual weapons, not concentration.
Cool. Just checking.
Oh, 10 feet away. If it was 20 feet, we've got him knocked in there.
I'm going to smack Varys in the chest.
I push him down the hole.
Feel it's what?
I'm like,
Varys? Varys?
Don't worry, buddy. I gotcha.
Inspiration. Right on the chest.
You're gonna be alright, buddy.
No, I will lovingly pat him on the shoulder and cast invisibility,
Oh, cool.
and then run up the 20 feet I just got pushed back to where I am. So I'm now concentrating.
And I'm invis.
Oh,
This, indeed.
and then who am I behind?
So you both sort of like skidded up
Yeah.
against the ropes on the side
And then I'm giving Thurston the old locker room
slap on the ass.
flat on the to Bardic Inspo you,
Grass ass.
and I the microphone descends from the ceiling. Do we have a treat for you tonight?
Well, it depends what this third force pulse does.
No, surely it's at 11. Everyone knows it's at 11.
Yeah. No one does things on the count of 3.
I feel like
It's not why we're all on the bridge.
I feel like you rolled a d4 and it's whatever it landed on.
Bet you it landed on a 3.
No.
Okay. End of round. Back to Thurston.
Mm-hmm.
You again do hear and feel sort of in the air. You feel this faint.
Okay. Better than expected.
Gonna just skirt around to here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action Thunderous Smite and give him a whack.
All right.
13 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Wow!
About time.
Wow. So it's Thunder Smite 2d6. Yeah, 2d6. Plus so 4d6.
Hey Kyle, are you gonna claim one of the drinks?
Probably not a bad idea. I don't care which one I have as long as it's not the solo. I don't like solo.
So
Pop the solo.
15 slashing on him,
Yeah, sure.
slashing?
and
Yeah, can I have
7
Yeah, yeah.
thunder,
Fine with that.
and he has to make
That's alright.
a DC 15 strength save.
Thank you. Yeah.
So that is 22.
Thank you, Senor.
So he has to make a DC 15 strength save. If he fails, he gets knocked 10 feet.
I absolutely saw
That
you
is a
taking yours, so
success.
I almost grabbed mine.
Damn.
Would have been funny at least.
It's
Okay.
like the champagne at the end of a race, but it's solo.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
it
it's
for
so
me.
sticky.
My eyes, they
Against the-
He saved against the push.
So there is a blast of radiant light. But it doesn't move. Swing it again.
Oh yeah, I get a second attack. I forgot about that.
I didn't.
It's Thunder Smite
Oh, wait.
extended, though.
Yeah. So it gets
Yeah,
used
that's
up.
you hitting it. That's actually really accurate. You hitting it in the
Just
back.
smacking metal. Yeah, so I can't use Thunder Smite again because it's a bonus action.
Can you use
Well,
regular?
I can regular smite. 12 plus 9. 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
You stupid.
No, I'm not.
He's
What's
been
9 plus
thundered
10?
around. His ears are ringing. He's like, numbers.
21.
The numbers, Mason.
That's 10 slashing.
10?
I love that.
I re-rolled a 2 into a 1.
Oh, every time, dude. Every time. Teacher's just like, well, this isn't going well, is it? Are you sure you want to fight this thing?
Are you sure you want to fight this thing?
I feel like I'm not biting in very well. I don't know.
Bite harder. You're a blade, mate. This is what you're
Swing
meant to do.
better.
Mate, a man's only as good as his tools.
Wait, I mean, could
That'll
you
be your 6 seconds
pump
of
the
free
smite
talk.
into that second hit?
What's that?
You could pump a normal smite.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. Could you have? pumped
Yeah,
it
yeah,
with the
yeah.
smite?
But not a thunderous one that rocks it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Done.
Excellent. Then Varus, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I need to dash? Yeah.
I reckon maybe we should all just try to get on this side of it.
let's-
Maybe we can just dash through the door if it gets nasty.
Or at least we're not at risk of getting pushed into
Exactly.
the hole.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I'll be 1 square that way and 1 square that way from Kincaid.
Sorry, that side?
That side. So 1 square that way and 1 square that way from Kincaid, if I've done the math right.
35, 40 to here.
Yes, pretty please. Yeah, in melee of the
Oh, you want to be melee?
in of the creature. Yeah.
I like how it's like does 40 damage to through it, and everyone's like melee time.
It's time.
You know where I want to be? In that.
Where I want to be, right next to that guy. Just 1 second.
You are invis, so you could move out behind it and just start pinging it.
As soon as I make an attack, it'll drop.
He'll drop invis.
Yeah, but so I'm saying while you're invis, you can run out behind it, so you're not in melee.
Actually,
and
yeah.
ping it.
Actually, I do because there is still the pit. Can I move
Well,
just to the other side of the spiritual weapons? Like if I were, yeah, like
Because you dashed. So.
I dashed, so I had
There.
60, and I used 40 to get to where I was.
60, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to...
Yeah,
Cool,
because then you
and-
don't have to be in melee.
And you get advantage, so yeah.
Yeah. Pain bolt, armor piercing bolt thingy, and the meter only goes up when it's from the self-inflicted damage, right?
No.
Okay, then that would be full ages ago. Cool.
Pour all that.
Yeah, pretty
Sorry,
much.
yeah.
Shot.
That's a good point. We hadn't discussed that. Yes, that is filled from any pain that you receive or inflict.
Okay, cool. So it's like throbbing at me right now.
It is engorged.
The old red rocket.
So,
Full of broget.
what you're learning,
Unleash a torrent of brogurt.
Fire extinguisher.
what you're learning at this point, we'll quickly move on. What you're learning at this point, now that your pool is full, you can draw, instead of from your own body, you can draw from the pool to charge these things.
Cool. All right.
So you use 2 points of your 10
So say it went to 10, so then it goes to 8.
and charge her up.
Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, cool. 7 and 10. The 10's plus 7, so it's 17. But it was armor-piercing shot again.
Wow, this is
That's three
crazy.
times. That's 3 times in a row that it's been an armor-piercing shot, and I've rolled a 17.
That is correct. And yes, that is another hit.
Yeah, you guys.
You got the 50 cal just in time.
Yeah. All right. So the weapon damage is 6
Weapon
plus 4, so
wouldn't
10.
10?
10 plus. Oh, that's 2 ones. 10, 12. 12
Take the ones
stick.
back. Take it back.
I believe.
I'm going to be honest, most of the damage done this round is purely Varus.
Most of the damage this fight.
I think
I mean, it is
fight.
fight.
Oh, you mean fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did mean fight.
I think all of the damage is Varus, apart from that one hit that I put on.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually well, I've done one spell.
It's alright,
But I haven't
that's kind of my
attacked it.
whole job. This and lockpicking.
Yeah.
It's kind of my thing.
Let me shine! So the
Kind of all I
invis and concentration would drop.
Yep.
Yep.
Your spells haven't hit, my hits haven't hit. It's just like he did a few really strong things.
My
On
spell hit, but it's immune. So there goes my whole
You-
spell list.
You did
Okay,
the dissonant whispers and made it run away.
Let's check
Yeah,
it out.
and then I
Attack
dropped it
dice.
in the
It goes
boxing
to
ring.
5 at level 9.
Okay.
So we're good.
Cool.
So if we fall into the pit, it'll be soft, right?
In that case, Varus into Kincaid.
Cool. I step right up to it.
Yeah, it's pretty close to you.
Oh no, I'm stepping up into it. I want to tickle its grundle.
Yeah, aggressively.
Let me take
No grundle.
Let me take the hits. I can take it all. And then
You really get one shot last week?
no, this is different.
This is a new week.
It's not shark.
And I say Placidium and use the circlet to cast Resilient Sphere on myself.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh,
How
what
big
does
is
that
this sphere
do?
again?
On me.
Is it 5 foot?
It's just on me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's be a
Doesn't
bubble.
he have to roll something though?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Oh, please don't accidentally put it on it.
It
Lol.
could possibly.
The DM rolls a d6.
Oh, good. Here
On
we
a
go.
roll of 1 or 2, the spell is also cast upon another creature within a 60-foot sphere. The DM chooses the other creature this affects. Since you are not casting the spell yourself, you do not have to concentrate on it. However, once you cast it, you can't dismiss it before the duration's up.
This is why I
What
was.
does Resilient Sphere do?
It's basically nothing can affect the thing that's in it.
But it also can't attack, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's worst case scenario, it's a 1-minute timeout.
Okay, that could be worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it
Just happens normally.
just
No.
happens normal.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, honestly, the 1-minute timeout might not have been bad, really.
Yeah, could have patched some wounds, maybe had a heart-to-heart
Cool.
with the thing.
It's always why I was nervous to use it because, if I cast this, I'm either going to heal it or I'm going to
Yeah.
make it invincible.
Yep.
But you used it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put a thingy on you so we remember.
So a sphere of shimmering force encloses me.
Cool. So yeah, you just get this protected.
And that's nothing. Not physical effects, not energy, not other spell effects. Nothing can pass through the barrier, in or out, although I can breathe. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by any attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside it. So it's basically just
Wow.
You're
No,
avoiding
no, no,
a bubble.
no.
That's
Hold
a
up.
super cool
Time.
spell.
yeah, I'm basically in my little invulnerable zorbing ball.
Yep.
But I can still spiritual weapon, which I do, because it's outside the sphere.
Bueno.
I like how, I'm just reading how you move.
Yeah,
You're literally
but
like a hamster in a wheel. You push against it and move it and roll.
does a something. Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 will hit.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, boy.
5 damage.
Very nice.
Every little bit helps. Please die soon.
And I'm like, just like,
We can take a bit of-
like just getting all up in its grill, like bouncing the spear off it repeatedly.
Trying to be a distraction.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't have the damage on those things.
Yeah, just rolling the sphere against it repeatedly, screaming abuse in Aquan.
All right, this cold, calculating creature turns immediately to what has been hurting it most.
As if it knows what the. No.
There's only really one thing that's been penetrating its armor.
Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just not happy about it.
It's a lot of attacks of opportunity. Do spiritual weapons get attacks of opportunity?
Please. Please, God. Save me.
So it's not. It just turned him. It's not moving towards him.
Well, no, it's about to move over here and...
So 26 against you.
What?
It's making an attack roll.
Did you
turns
say?
around.
Did you say against? What
Oh, it
was...
turned,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's given
it turned
you...
and it
Oh.
saw you there.
Oh right.
It's giving you the business.
It's already got the momentum from the turn going. It's like, bang.
No, hit me, idiot!
I expected it to hit you would be like a giant teeing off with a golf ball.
Yeah, but I'm immune.
Yeah, but what if it knocks a ball and you just boing boing?
Yeah, but
down?
I'll live down there.
Yeah, he knocks the ball of Kincaid full force, and you're like, Kincaid's like, I'm invincible. The ball hits Ricky and pastes him.
Sorry, Ricky. But I'm okay.
I made it.
So you take 27 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Make a strength saving throw.
Fire out 12.
So it was rolling low against you before.
Yes. And you are pushed into the pit.
Dang.
And you take 3 bludgeoning.
But it is a boxing ring, so the ground's soft.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Well, that's why it's only
The
3.
rules of the crowd encourage you.
Yeah.
Wait, so how much damage do I take from the
So it'll be 30 total.
Okay.
27 off shield.
Yep.
3 fall.
And it just sort of does that as part of its movement and trots across towards Varus.
Hi.
Now, it's a 15-foot cube.
Yes.
This is too big, but yeah, it's going to walk around.
The edge of the pit.
Yeah. Hi.
It just sort of like focuses in.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Those are beautiful green eyes.
Ah,
I don't know if anyone's ever told you how well
does
they suit you.
a 16 hit.
16 is my AC now.
I will silvery barbs it
Okay.
and give the advantage to Varus.
So you see it knock Thoradin with a big crunch into the pit. You see it beelining
Yeah.
towards Varus, and you're like,
Not today! That'll probably kill him.
Yeah, like, the big guy that
I
just
literally
killed
have-
himself can maybe take a hit.
I
the
had
exact
30
same
hit
roll.
points. Like that hit.
the exact same roll. So 16.
Oh, the exact same.
Yeah.
Oh. There's nothing else I can do. I've used all my luck.
You can uncanny dodge it.
Oh, wait,
when
I'll
it
do
hits
that.
you.
I'll do that, but yeah. I can't make it not hit me.
As long as it's not 60 damage, we're
Your
okay.
thing lowers its AC. It doesn't give you extra, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't give me
You
extra
don't get
anything.
anything that gives you AC.
No. Well, I've got a passive +1 from the
Yeah.
thingy. And then just,
Armband.
my dex bonus. Thankfully.
You fire off your bolt, and in the next second, it's just like, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
You take 27 bludgeoning as it smashes you into the wall.
Yep. Yeah, so uncanny to
You sort
halve.
of, make yourself as flat as you can to begin with. You're like, oh, it's gonna hurt.
Just try and line myself up with Thoradin's imprint. So 27 halved is 14?
Round.
13.
13.
Always round down unless it says otherwise.
13.
And that is the
damage.
end of its go.
And my thingy's full again.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I've got plenty to use.
Oh, baby, more pain!
So much pain.
You're gonna get it now!
Ricky, you're up.
And now, unfortunately, because it ran, I don't think I can reach it.
Oh, also.
You can move.
Oh yeah, I can reach it just. So I'm going to run up behind it. There. Because up 5, 10, 15.
So,
Can you find?
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
if
smack
you don't
it.
need your action, you could roll me with you. You can use your action to like
Bring the hamster ball with you for
bring
moral
the
support.
Kincaid shield.
Or just hop on top and.
Just run. Well,
Since you're in your ball, can you like open doors and shit or not?
I basically
interact.
can't interact with the outside world.
Okay, but if we
For a
put you in a
minute?
resilient sphere and then fired you from a catapult,
Oh,
are you basically an unstoppable object? No, you're like indestructible.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
indestructible.
what does that mean? You've got
But I
like
wonder if it's,
infinite
like,
mass?
Well, it's I have the same amount of mass, but it's just the projectile takes no damage. So inertia and whatnot still slows me down.
Yeah.
But it just
It's
like
just
hit, and then I
magic
just
for
sit there
force.
for another 40
So
seconds.
we use,
and
we use
then,
enlarge
so
reduce.
you wouldn't like rattle against the
No.
inside like a
Turn to
brain
the ox.
shaking in a skull?
no, I kind of like floating
What are you
inside it.
doing?
swinging twice at its back with my magical force.
Go for it.
You turn into the ox, then we enlarge reduce you, then we resilience for you, then fire the catapult.
24 on the first swing.
24 will hit.
Flying off
And
from it.
magical piercing.
10.
Advanced flying ox maneuver.
Oh, jeez.
Your new force.
yeah.
Flying ox!
I hope we get
Maneuver.
to siege a city at
That's
some
10
point.
over the next
I'm taking
sure we
command of
can.
the siege.
So the first. The second. Oh.
Oh,
Whiffed it.
my immersion.
Yeah, it's like up
It
there.
is total.
Ah.
My immersion.
It's ruined.
That is
Hey,
me
Razor.
done.
Okie dokie.
Oh, actually. I'm gonna Glimmerweave Cloak.
As a bonus?
Yeah.
Flare the sides out as a bonus to try and distract it.
Okay.
So, DC 13 intelligence save.
Yes, the intelligence of machines. That is a failure. So it'll be a disadvantage on its
Disadvantage on the next attack roll if they make it before the start of your next turn.
next. Okay. Which will happen if it's not you.
Yeah.
Gonna be there. Machines.
And that's my turn.
Hey, Razor.
Thanks,
Yes,
Razor.
I'm busy, buddy. Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to miss your message, but enjoy. So, the end of the 4th round. There's another pulse. And along the walls, you see these small panels flip.
Oh, God.
Am I safe in this hole?
No, I think it turns out now he can smack us into the barbed wire.
This is like
It's
WWE.
undoing the turnbuckles.
They all turn in unison and fire at the creature.
Oh.
Oh. And just, like, heal it.
You see some of the rents that you've caused in it begin to repair.
Alright. New plan.
Run.
We leave.
End of turn. Back to Thuridin. On the ground in the pit.
How much movement is it to get out of that pit?
So it's a 15-foot pit. What's that in meters?
So you can climb, but it just takes double movement.
Yeah.
So probably like
So it will take your entire movement because you are prone, having fallen.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll give you an athletics
To land on
check
the feet.
to land on your feet.
16 plus.
You land on your feet.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's plenty. So you land standing, but you're just like, yeah. So you can use half your movement to get out of the pit.
And
wheelchair
I'll-
forward 3 years.
So, bing bong out of the pit.
You on that side? Cool.
Yeah. And then
Make a perception check.
13.
Okay. What you see ahead of you, this is the first time you've really looked. As you sort of get out of the pit, that's what you're kind of facing. It appears to be a blank wall.
Oh, so it's not actually a door.
No.
It's just a wall.
Oh,
Okay, well that's bad.
That's different.
that changes things.
That does change things.
Things have been changed.
They have.
If only those chill touches were landing.
Oh,
Those 2 crucial chill touches.
so So true.
That was the squeaky wheel. See? And you laughed at Kincaid, but Kincaid knew.
You knew all along.
Then I guess I'll come over here and just give it a right old smack on the face, I guess.
Okay. You guys are like, we should run. Jordan's like, round 2.
I mean, I gotta get him off.
I
Paris.
didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear shit.
Climbing out of the boxing ring.
What did you roll?
Not high enough. That's 14.
Correct. That is
two
not
attacks?
high enough.
Yeah, that's the first
So
attack.
first. Oh,
That one's 20.
Oh, okay.
Not natural.
Oh,
But
I
I will.
we needed that.
I
We
assume
needed
he would have
real bad.
exploded.
I will.
We need that real bad right now.
I will level 2 smite.
Okay, so the 20 does hit.
Is it undead or fiend?
Nope.
It's not well, technically metal is
Undead
dead,
construct.
right? It's been
Is that a thing?
If it was a dreadnought, maybe?
Yeah, like a
dreadnought,
juggernaut.
yeah.
Yes, just stitched together flesh. Yeah.
I'm coming to kill you!
Yep.
With his little penguin legs.
So
That's exactly what they look like. Big death penguins.
That's it.
Big metal death penguins.
3d8. Alright, so 9 plus is it 5? Yeah. So 14 slashing. And then what is that? That's 6, 8, 15 radiant.
14 and 15. Cool.
And then bonus action, hit it with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
What was it? Plus 7, 19.
19 is a hit.
And that's 9 damage.
9. This thing does not appear to be slowing. You're smashing away at it, but you don't see it weakening in any way. Over to Varys.
This is getting dangerous.
Yeah.
I am fine.
Yeah, but you also can't contribute.
I can do spirit. Well, if everyone hadn't run up to it when I was like, I'll take the damage.
I'll take the damage.
It
Okay.
ran away from you.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, can I look over my shoulder? And that is just a wall. That's not a doorway, it's just a wall. There's not like, it's not a doorway that just ends in a wall where there's not like the Matrix when they pull the cloth back and it's just a bricked up doorway kind of thing.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Bricked up.
That's a 10?
With the like blood in your eyes, you don't see any visible door.
Alright. I'm gonna... Yeah, bonus action disengage. And just move all the way over to that wall.
To here?
Yep. And try and walk backwards into it.
Okay. You butt up against something solid.
Super excellent. Very good.
So that's 5, 10 movement.
Yep. Okay, I will spend 2 out of that. And crack off a shot.
Cool.
Please, Jesus Almighty! That's a 2. You didn't like. Give
I
me-
gave you advantage.
Yeah, I was going to say, who'd you give advantage to?
Yes.
Okay, don't fuck me.
Crit.
It's like a
I was gonna
14.
say,
I thought it was a 3. Okay, 21.
that'll hit.
Minus 2. Etc.
19?
Minus 2 AC, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so
That's a bit better.
6. So 10 plus. 10 plus. What am I doing? 8, 13. 23.
10 plus 23.
10 plus 13. 23.
Oh, okay.
23 total.
Cool.
And then, yeah. Just, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this bonus dash?
No, I bonus action to disengage, so he couldn't punch me when I moved away.
Okay, what's your movement? 5,
30 total.
15, 20. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's all I can do.
And again, you're feeling these tips that you're putting into your bolts are one of the only things that is actually penetrating the defenses of this.
You're working.
You discovered depleted uranium at just the right time.
Is it just the right time?
Kincaid.
No, spiritual weapon first.
Oh, yes.
Then
Of
we
course.
hamster ball.
Then we hamster ball into his shin.
23?
23 will hit. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Brother. 6.
6. 6 butts. 7. 7 butts. Ha, ha, ha. Is it a spectral scythe?
Oh boy, is it.
Looks like it leaves a score on the armor of this thing.
Yeah, take that, bitch. And then I absorb ball over to him.
Oh, you're getting closer?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right up in its grill.
Literally invulnerable right now.
I'm screaming at it. I'm just kind of annoyingly bumping
Stop
against
my
it
ass.
repeatedly.
Ball into
Hey,
his
Aussie,
ankle.
you can't touch me!
You guys can just hear.
Oh, you can hear.
Oh, sound goes through?
It's like, it's like nothing physical or spelly.
He's just in a zorb.
Well, let's establish this knowing that it does thunder damage.
No, it says no energy can go through. Like it very explicitly says that.
Which would be kinetic or... Yeah.
Okay.
No, as in like spell energy.
Yeah.
And I can't be damaged.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a
Here we
beefed
go.
up sanctuary.
Yeah, one man safety net.
Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out, though a creature in the sphere can breathe there. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can be damaged by... A creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside it.
So I don't think your sound would come out.
I guess it does just say nothing can pass through the
Nothing.
barrier in or out, though I can breathe.
Because I was going to say, if your sound can get out, its sound can get in.
Yeah, but it says nothing, like, not... Yeah, I get what you mean, but
But,
the sphere is weightless.
so you lot can't hear him. You just see him going,
And bump,
yeah.
bump.
Into the game.
Just mildly annoying it.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So it's going to make a slam on Thuridin.
It's not gonna slam or welcome to the jam.
It's a 28 to hit.
Well, it has disadvantage on its first attack.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
true.
Thank God.
That is a 21 to hit.
Bloody hell.
Glamour wave troll.
Rough.
Your
Glamour Wave
distraction
did its best.
does not seem to have any impact. Thank you for remembering that disadvantage.
That's what I was looking at it. I was like, why does it have a thing on its head again?
Why is it
Oh,
a
Glamour
major?
Good.
Undelayed.
Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam.
That's 22 bludgeoning. And I'll get you to make a strength save.
16.
That is a failure. This thing is so dense. When it hits you, you are pushed back again. And it's going to turn and make an attack at Ricky.
At what point do we flee?
I think we should flee now.
To where?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, I'll silver barb it.
Silver barbs it,
My
yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Been saving it for something special.
What if we just run to the other side and Varus just
and I give
pings us?
myself advantage?
Okay.
Good job.
Ooh, that might have saved you. 15.
That
That's
will
the
miss.
lowest you've rolled with
That
it.
is the lowest I've rolled with it.
Jeez.
So it looks like it's about to paste you, and you're just like, no, not today. How are you dodging this shield attack?
The shield just briefly, like for like 0.5 of a second, I phase out. And so the shield just passes through me.
I would say you managed to make it glance over the top of you, like just.
Hey, it's magic. I'm phasing out.
That's what it feels like. You
I'm
guys
Nightcrawler
just watch him
now.
duck. Excellent. Ricky, it is your turn with it turned to face you.
Cool. So with that newfound advantage I gave myself, it's going to counteract the exhaustion when I shove this dude.
Okay.
So it's a contested athletics.
Okie dokie.
What is it?
Natural
Well-
20, right?
It wins.
Cool. Cool.
I rolled a 27.
Yep.
So you attempt to push this thing, you're just like,
Weighs a lot.
it is extraordinarily dense. Make an intelligence check and add your stone cunning.
19?
You would wager that this is made of whatever it was that you had to hack your way through to get into this tunnel. Some sort of lead-based
Jeez.
alloy. It's dense. Any bonus movement?
Well, that's just one of my attacks. So I
Oh, yeah,
will. I'll just swing at it.
Okay.
Or yeah, no, I can't do it with disadvantage. That'll be brutal. That'll miss. That's 14.
Okay. End of the round. There's another pulse. And these things on the wall, or these little panels that have flipped open, pulse again and shoot a wave at it. Back to the top, we have Thuridin. You see some of its plates begin to fuse back together.
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will also.
Take over from here.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 30.
Yeah. The bonus action hit it with the spiritual weapon.
Nice.
16 plus 7.
That'll hit. Man, that thing is hitting better than you are.
I know. 8 damage. Dude, I couldn't touch that bloody thing.
It's not surprising. This thing's pretty damn tough.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Nah.
Then Varys, you are up. You see through it and just...
Can we send Hermes down just to see how deep the thing is, just in case?
Oh yeah, you haven't actually moved Hermes yet.
No. Yeah, just
Keep
can
the
I-
log out.
yeah. Can I just mentally command him to just fly down, sort of thing, and just let me know when
Yeah,
he
sure.
hits the bottom?
So Hermes flies down probably
Is it 60 foot per round?
when you get a little bit lower, maybe 20 feet down. You can see there is water at the bottom. It's a fair way out though.
So 20 foot down, there's a river.
No, from 20 foot down, you can see the surface of the water much further down.
Okay, all right. Now I'm with
So we could just land in
Oh,
water.
okay, so it's like infinite blackness, but once you've gone 20 foot down,
Yeah, once
you're
you're
like,
sort of
oh, there is something
Getting a
down
bit closer, yeah. It's probably... Make an intelligence check with Hermes. Gauge distance. I mean,
I do have his
Wisdom.
stats.
wisdom.
Just yeah. Wisdom is like acuity and attunedness and perceptiveness
17.
and stuff.
Not bad. You'd guess probably 150 feet. So 170 odd from the lip.
Resilience
Feather
spear.
fall into the river, but we won't know how to get up.
I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Okay.
Yeah, and I might stand maybe one square behind Ricky. Yeah, so it's Yeah, either one's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Or did you actually want to be directly behind?
It's totally. He'll be able to hear me from here,
Okay, yep.
sort of thing, and just tell him get on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Take the hamster ball.
Kincaid. Spiritual weapon, go!
Yeah. Oh, natural one.
What if Kincaid just sits on the edge of the bridge?
That was my entire plan.
Block
That you guys all get behind me, not in melee range with it, and just kind of hold the door.
Total.
That's exactly what my plan
Hold
was.
the bridge.
Hold the door.
Well, yeah,
Low
then
ball.
I muffledly and keep on bugging it.
Okay. Alrighty, back to its turn.
It does say because I can breathe in there, so
Yeah.
air must be able to pass through. So could sound like maybe a little it's like underwater, like muffled. I don't know. It just says I can breathe in there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that air is passing through. It could just be.
That would open you to poisons in the air, that sort of stuff.
That's true.
All I'm thinking now is resilience sphere plus an endless decanter of wine.
Look,
Is it the best death ever? Or
Drown-
can you
drown
learn how to
yourself in
breathe wine?
All right.
just says a creature in the sphere can breathe there.
Weird spell.
Yeah.
It's a weird
an odd
spell.
one.
So if we submerge you in a beer keg,
That
And I
is
cast that. I can breathe
dirty
for a minute.
20.
you can breathe beer.
For a minute.
I am going to frigid.
All
frame.
frigid frame.
So that brings my AC to a 22.
So it smashes into the ice, and it's just enough to stop it from impacting you. The second attack.
Good.
As a 19 hit.
Is the
Frigid
ice
frame
is
still
gone?
there?
Yeah, it smashes the ice. It's
I
for,
put one. Oh no, never mind.
Okay.
I can do it for a friendly creature within 5 feet. I was gonna. I put ice in front of Kincaid.
I mean, you can. It'll miss and do no
that's
damage.
22 bludgeoning to you.
Yep.
And we'll get you to make a strength save.
You're not within 10 feet.
He's
of me.
mentally
Come
within
on,
10
dice,
feet of me.
don't let me down. Come on, dice.
kind of a
You
free
really let me
disengage.
down. 10.
That is a fail.
It's going to be free disengage off the edge.
No, you should end up right next to me.
It's only a 10-foot
Oh, I thought it was 20.
No,
Oh, 20's
the
the
big
one.
clap is a...
Is a
Oh, okay. This
more
works
of
out
a push.
perfectly for my turn then.
yeah. It's
Yeah, the
free
big push.
disengage.
The big push might be interesting. You just see.
I shot it again.
If it tries to move and you are in front of it, what happens?
It can't. It'd have to push me. Just,
Yeah,
the,
they
just
can't,
the
they
same
can't
as
move
anything.
through enemy space.
Just the same as anything. So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, we loll about it being an absorbing ball, but it doesn't affect. It's just
Yeah.
like it's more like a force field around me.
Centered on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it can't push you.
Yes, it can.
It can?
But it has to use the push.
Yeah.
Like shove.
So it would make a contested athletics check,
Okay.
and then push me if it beats me.
All right.
Just the same as normal. So that would be so in place of when you take the attack action.
Yeah.
Instead of like rolling to hit and damage, you do a contested athletics check.
Yeah. Like what I just tried to do to it.
Yeah.
So it is going to use its ability Immovable Form. And it is going to try and just walk forward.
I don't know what that does.
That's okay. Make a contested athletics.
7.
So the sphere prevents it from penetrating in any
Yeah.
way towards you.
But
But
just pushing me.
it's just so dense, it just walks and you slowly push back. It doesn't like pinball you away or
Yeah.
anything. So it is trying to walk to these guys. And it just takes
And
you
does.
with it.
Remember me, you ugly bastard.
Not that you knew this, but even if you had succeeded, Immovable Form would have failed
Oh,
your
well,
push
I was going to try and
anyway.
knock it
What's
prone, not
immovable
push
form
it back.
do?
It's a ability it has. Not an ability, a passive sort of effect.
So does that
It
mean
can't be
even,
moved?
even
Yeah.
if I hit it with
So-
Thunderous Smite, it wouldn't have gotten knocked back?
So the only reason you moved it was you dropped the floor out from under
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that would mean that we can't move it, not that it can like Like it could still, it
Yeah.
would still have to take its action to
I'm
push
sort
me.
of-
Yeah. I just meant it can't hit them now.
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
I'm trying to get at.
Oh yes,
So
It's
Thunderous
used
Smite
its
would have done
action to
absolutely
push
nothing
me.
to it.
correct. If you had a hit.
If I had a hit, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
So
you did hit with it.
that is the end of its go. We have
But it
Ricky.
passed its save.
All right.
Yes.
You did a little bit of damage.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
Varus, it is your lucky day. I have a get out of jail free card.
All 4 Varuses at the bridge are like, get on the bridge, go! You're like, Varus, I got you sorted.
I reach out to all 4 of them.
A big bear hug.
No, it's just.
Promise not in public.
I was gonna say it's
Now?
It's just verbal. So I say a short little spell, and a small little portal opens up in front of us, and I offer you to step in. and
After
it is
you
to just the
all
other
4
side of the
Varuses.
All
bridge.
4 of us. Whoop.
So
my God.
I just dimension door to the other side of the bridge. Because it can be a place I'm familiar with, so
Yeah.
or I've seen. It can be one place you have seen, or one you can
You can
visualize.
go how far? 500 feet?
500
feet.
So you can go a lot further.
Yeah,
if you
but I don't
want.
want to risk it and leave all these guys. But
Okay.
like I'm taking us far enough across that
It's
we're
just
across the
you
bridge
and me now. But it's like,
Machine does not respond. It just keeps walking away.
don't you ignore me. Oh, the greatest
It is
dishonor,
like,
not to be
damn
killed, but to
you.
be ignored.
Apathy, the greatest insult.
Anything else?
I'll move like another kind of 15 feet back into the tunnel sort of bit.
So Theoden's starting to run across the bridge.
Yeah.
And you see the 2 of them into real space.
Yeah, bastards.
Kincaid's sitting there like,
Am I facing Thuridin?
you can be facing wherever you'd like to face.
I'd be like to be facing him
Yeah.
and just say, the middle one's missing!
Good plan.
Yeah, because I was going to say Thurin doesn't know, so
Did not know
he's just
that.
going to be running straight forward.
Yeah, I know.
You see him along the bridge. You're like, the middle one's gone. Okay. End of turn. They pulse again.
So they're just
Well, at
pulsing
least
every
they're not
single
shooting
round
us.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've powered up or whatever.
Yeah, 3 turns turn on and then the system kicks in.
I wonder if there's like a little energy thing that they're coming from. We can just.
I mean,
know.
I'm curious what that token was, but
Oh,
we're way
yeah.
too caught
Forgot
up
about
in
the.
any combat.
Well, none of
And
us.
I think
Only Varus
only
noticed.
Varus
Saw it.
I've got one plan to get it.
Okay. Back to the top, we have Theoden.
I'm going
Did I
to get
do it?
across that.
You're
bridge.
mid stride, you hear, the bridge is missing in the middle.
Oh, step over that middle
I
one.
would say you could make a running leap large enough to clear. You're not sure where it starts
The
or
middle
ends.
4.
But you're-
Yeah, I'll just
you're
jump
at-
over the middle few.
I won't
Yeah.
make you roll an athletics check because.
Yes, please.
Then quads.
So you use all your movement.
Yeah. Just get across the
Yeah,
bridge.
you pretty much clear the whole middle section because he didn't say 4 planks are missing or it's 30 feet. He just said the middle's missing. So you're like,
Uh-oh.
and the bridge sort of sproings under your.
Is it a rope bridge? That's what I've been picturing. I don't
yeah,
know if it is.
yeah, yeah.
It's connected to poles with rope.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. Yep, you're all good.
Yeah.
So you land and you get to sort of the end of the. That's all good. End of the bridge.
I'll just use my action to get off the planks because I'm still on the bridge now. Yeah, I'll dash to get actually off it.
Okay.
And just go to like next to where Ricky is.
Kincaid's gonna be fine, right,
And-
guys?
How many more rounds does that spell have?
A few.
It's still like,
Like
8
6?
or yeah, it's still a good few.
A relative number.
I'll move
We
this.
may have to
No,
like fish
7.
him out of a river at some point.
Yeah, I can swim.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are you doing?
hitting with the hammer.
Oh,
Just giving a little whack.
Keep it distracted.
So 23.
man, that thing is hitting well.
It
I like
is.
it. Yes, that will hit.
Oh well, that's not great. That's 5. I get plus.
It just
4.
knows its owner has deserted it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh. Oh.
Do I still have to keep doing this?
Doing all the hard work
Getting
here.
tired.
End of your turn, Varus.
Can I, if I were to spend my action, walk into Hermes and try and use him like a jet fighter to try and fly by swing past, because he's got the flyby thing, which is you don't provoke opportunity attacks. I just want him to fly by the corpse that I remembered having the thing in its hand and have him try and snatch it.
Sure. So you see Varys apparate on the other side of the bridge. He calls out to Theoden, and then you just see his eyes go, whoop, and
Hermes shoots up out of the chasm. With his dash, you can move 120.
well, yeah, that's only 45.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, with you directing it, yeah.
And I was the one that spotted the thing in the hand, so I know which body.
So it's. Did you want to use the rest?
Yeah, if he can dash after that, yeah, bring that to me.
Imagine if this is like a self-destruct
Yeah.
button.
It's like,
This thing
oh
is
no,
real
this is
fast.
tech. Oh, you just push this, everything turns off. The golem turns off, the walls turn off. You're like, oh, that sucks.
Whoever,
It's like there's a slot in the back for a coin. It
it obeys whoever's holding that token.
No, you did not notice any slots, by the way.
Yes.
Just to put that.
We
at
made a
ease.
few slots.
Made a few slots.
Yeah, not wrong. Okay. Kincaid.
Scythe. 19.
That'll hit. That
The
is-
spiritual weapon.
That MVPs. That
Not
is
popping
the AC, by the way.
19.
19, jeez.
Ridiculous.
Meh.
I know. I've been fighting 19 since the start of the game.
You, man.
Only 17.
You got a shield?
I thought you started at 19 with your 17 AC and then your shield. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, my shield was my shield dropped off.
I just assumed you were 19 AC the whole time.
You were, because yeah, your shield got acided at the very start.
Yep,
What happened to my shield?
nothing. You still got a shield as far as I'm aware.
Why aren't I using it?
I don't know.
Don't ask us.
You're two-handed.
You've been carrying that shield for a really long time, Kincaid, but I've never seen you use it in battle.
I
Like,
must have turned it off for some reason and then just forgot to turn it back on.
yeah.
Did something reduce my AC or something like that?
Oh, the shark shredder jar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I probably
Yeah.
just turned it off to represent that and
Yeah.
forgot to
Yeah.
turn it back on.
In all your healing, yes, you are back.
Do you get your max moves?
Nope. Half.
And I'm assuming
10.
you can't, like,
Disengage? No.
ramp it when you're in the hamster ball to
Can
clear
you
the
dash,
middle
though?
of the
Yeah, I
thing.
can dash actually.
So
So
you can
25.
Yeah, true. Just dashing is just your normal.
Yeah.
I assume that was away, right?
No.
Where
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair,
I never
yeah.
know with Kincaid.
No, he backs up 10 feet and then rams it.
Just trying to ram it off the.
Hey, ball!
You're just trying to get him to boot
Bloody-
you to the other side.
But yes, we
Most
must-
efficient mode of movement.
As much fun as it would be to make you like a ping pong ball sort of thing.
Make him soccer kick me just.
Not quite how the spell works. It's just like this force field of doom.
Wait, how's Kincaid gonna get over the gap?
Yep.
I'll wait.
Oh, wait.
Force field can't last forever.
True.
How long is it? A minute?
Yeah.
It's a minute.
Okay.
I'll deal with that when I get there.
Yep, pretty much. See what
Maybe if
happens.
I like bounce. Like if I like bounce in place and get up a bit of a like.
Like a trampoline, like you sort of just build up the...
Well, now I'm curious. If you wild shape into a bird while you're in this thing, is it just going to like drag you down, sort of thing? It's going to be like,
No, because it's like centered on him,
Yeah,
so he's just a
it's just
floating ball,
wherever he
I guess,
goes.
then,
What if
yeah.
you
well,
turn
then,
into
yeah, I can't turn into a bird, but that's what kind of
that's
thinking.
right.
Like if I
What
like
if
turn into a cat
Yeah.
and then I can go along the rope.
turn into
Just be
cat
fast.
cave.
so you still have to like hamster ball it to.
No, it's not a physical sphere to interact.
It's
just like an-
Actually, I think it might be.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
actually?
Man, let me read
Yeah,
the spell.
wait.
I
Yeah.
really thought the hamster ball part of it was a very
Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
part of the
Blah, blah,
spell.
blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me read. So, a sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object within range, but because it's from the circlet, it's just me.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. That's if you're doing it on someone else. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out.
So the
though a
ground
creature
can't
in the sphere
penetrate
can
through.
breathe there. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside it. The sphere is weightless and just large enough to contain the creature or object inside. Note, I'm not weightless. It
Yeah,
just doesn't, like, add
Yeah,
weight.
Yep.
and just large enough to contain the creature or object inside. An enclosed creature can use its action. Oh no, so I couldn't have dashed. Sorry, it's my action to do that.
To move it.
Yeah, an enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls.
So you can't move
and
your
thus
physical
roll the
golf ball.
and
Yeah,
thus
wow.
roll the sphere at up to half the creature's speed. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved by other objects.
So he could.
So you pretty much get to the mouth of the bridge.
Yep.
And
Yeah, that's cool.
So your
So
action
super
is to move.
flying ox plan is
I didn't
still
realise
on the
that
table,
part.
is what I'm
No, that's
hearing.
This is the first time we've used it, so
Yeah.
that's all good. Okay.
So I reckon Catcade is the best option right now. Like turn into a cat, then you can use your action as full movement.
You see its eyes looking across at all of you on the other side of the bridge. It's sort of
I'm God, buddy.
down at Kincaid in the sphere.
You just see its legs slowly.
Yeah, just like lines it up.
Does he get? his
Gets like a
clap
little
back?
like thing of grass.
Well, it winds up its shield and does as big a hit as it can.
It does. It doesn't.
I know,
Just doesn't
but
do
it
any
would be so
damage.
much fun. So yeah,
What do
it
I
just
have?
sort of like crashes against your shield. I'll get you to make that strength save though, because it's a successful hit.
Maybe it rolled low.
Maybe it rolled low on the
Hang on.
save.
I haven't used the inspiration you gave me, have I?
What did you roll?
Well, it's a 13 total currently.
Okay.
So, it could be worse.
Yeah.
But I did fail on a 16
7, so
before.
dirty 20.
Ooh.
Maybe I live.
You actually don't move.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the force of the sphere just absorbs all momentum behind it, and so you're just like, oh, no. It's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh.
It sort of looks at you again with the other shield.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Intelligence, not its big thing.
27 to hit. Make your strength save.
I've used my inspiration now. The taunting may have been premature. 13.
So you are pushed 10 foot.
Oh,
So,
that's good. That's what I want.
You need to roll badly.
Yeah, I mean, that's
It's
pretty
gonna
much a
help you
free
move.
turn of movement.
You can just imagine that inside the sphere is going, oh, thank you, that was so helpful.
You just look and you can see
You
the
just
expression
know.
and the way he's moving his
Yeah.
hands. You're like, he's mocking him. again.
Absolutely.
Come on, buddy, you didn't hit me hard enough.
Nice
You know
dick,
what? That's
bro.
good. I wanted to be here. I was going
I
across
let
this
you.
bridge anyway.
I let you.
How
move
about
me.
you hit me harder, weakling?
Ricky, you are up.
I mean,
It's better because it's just silent.
I think it's always like that way. You see Kincaid still flipping it off non-stop. Come on,
You're just
dude.
standing on the other side, just like,
The rest of you are like bleeding. You got crushed bones, and he's just
yeah,
do.
I took a bunch of damage.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah, from the clap.
I look at Kincaid. Dispel magic.
Before it hits. Yeah.
What?
No, I just wait.
Okay.
I just wait for
Are you
Kincaid.
going to ready anything?
Vicious mockery?
Well, it's me just psychic.
Ah.
So, like,
But it-
literally,
it could still
all
give
of
it-
my damaging
Wouldn't it
spells.
still give it disadvantage?
If it
Fails
if
to
it
save.
enters the bridge, I will cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool beans.
Otherwise, yeah, not much I can do.
Another pulse from the walls.
Yeah, no, at this point we're out.
Yeah. Should we, like, cut the bridge?
I was thinking maybe we
Yeah,
just
we'll
let's
come back.
like try it. Maybe if you can try taunt it onto the bridge, and then
I don't know if it can.
Through
enter the
mine.
bridge. Yeah.
Turn into a cat. Show it your ass. Show your asshole again. Two
Second
words.
word. Can you guess what the third is? Excellent. That is the end of that round, Thuridin. Well, we could just put it as it's full retreat mode.
I think at this point it probably is. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wanted to see if it'll go onto the bridge, so just sort of waiting there. I'll give it a whack with the spiritual weapon, just move it up behind it.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, no, I do have it.
and
That's
I'm
a
gonna
miss.
use 10 lay on hands on me.
Okay. Getting up to...
21.
Ooh, that's a single hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I went from... I went down to 19, then up to 64, then down to 11.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Barris. Hermes flaps pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry, I'm just gonna move
Oh, yeah.
closer to the bridge, just in case I need to, like, cut the ropes.
Okay.
Just have Hermes, I don't know, go
Drop
take
it off to you.
maybe you can fly over to Ricky sort of thing, and just because I'm still looking at the creature and I'm standing there, I've still got mirror image on, I'm just kind of there in case I somehow need to be there to try and help
You're the
Kincaid
clown
across.
at a rodeo. You're just like... 4 of you.
Yeah, but I'll spend another 2 points out of the thingy and
Out of the pool?
shoot it again, yeah.
Make sure you tick your dice down if you...
Yeah, I did.
Yep,
Did
beauty.
down to 6. That's a natural 4. That's not going to do anything.
What's the total?
4 plus 7, 11.
7,
No,
11.
it does not hit.
Yeah.
For the first time,
Yeah.
its shield just...
Don't
Yeah,
forget
well.
you've got the, what is it called? Steady aim or whatever?
Oh, that's
Like, given that you're a
true.
long way
Could
away,
I have,
could you
yeah,
bonus it?
bonus
I'd allow
action
that.
steady aim because I do intend to stand there until Kincaid's on this side of the bridge.
Yep.
That's a natural 1.
With its 2 shields in front of it, your chance to, like, actually hurt it...
Yeah, not great.
Ricochets even more.
Yep.
Well, you get that.
digs into the wall.
Bounces off the sphere. Like, off the shield, off the sphere. Yeah.
Kincaid, you are up, unless you want to do some movement.
No, not moving. Just
Oh, you
look
can't
at
move with steady,
the
sorry.
things on the wall. Like, what do they look like?
Okay. Small arcane devices. When you're up closer, you would have been able to see them.
I can go have a look at them.
So are they on this side as well?
No, only down in the ring there. They would probably.
Oh, just in that little V shape?
okay. So only like they're only on these walls.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was all. I just kind of wanted to have a bit of a.
Did you want
squeeze.
Hermes to?
Did Hermes give you the coin?
'cause, yeah, they're already down. Yeah, Hermes has just brought the coin back. I'll have him drop the coin off to Ricky, and then or whatever it is, and
okay.
then I'll send him out again.
Okay.
Just to go down that end and have a bit of a closer look.
It's the Obologica family crest, huh?
You can have a squeeze in your turn, Kincaid. What are you doing?
Alright, my turn to pick.
Nah, spiritual weapon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a natural
It's
1.
like Homer going in the sandpit.
Yeah. Now, thoughts on me getting over the missing bit?
You can move, like it's not. Oh
But
yeah.
I can't jump. I literally use my action to push against the sphere and roll it.
What if you turn into a cat? Won't you have
Is
more
there
movement?
like?
Nope.
But I still can't
He
jump.
still has to action to roll.
Like, do you know what I
that's the
mean? It's
only way to
still-
move, yeah.
That's what.
So it's a 6-foot sphere.
Well, it's a sphere.
If it says it's a sphere specifically, and you're 6 foot tall, then it has to be a 6-foot sphere, right?
Yeah, it says it does say something about the size.
Sure, it's just to fit you.
It
That's how
says
big
just
it is.
large enough to contain the creature or object inside, so it's probably like 1 inch or 2 inches.
Above your head, and that's it. But yeah, a perfect sphere would then.
Or actually, it'd be like enough for my outstretched
Yeah,
arms,
exactly.
and then like another.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not like a figure hugging bubble. It's
No.
a genuine
So
sphere.
could it theoretically plug
Can
the
I
hole
jump
and-
in it?
You have no idea how big it is. You know that there are missing planks
But can I jump?
in the
Can I make the sphere
sphere.
jump?
I don't see how it would if it takes
If
your
I,
action
like-
to push it.
Try to bounce, get some momentum going, and then kaboing.
Then kaboing.
You can certainly try it.
I mean, I know where the thing is. Like, I know roughly. I've got a pretty good idea of where it is because I jumped
were
over it.
tapping
I
around.
was tapping around. I saw Varys jump over it, and then I jumped over it.
Yep.
So I got a pretty good idea of where it is. How do I know roughly how far I think it is?
Yeah.
Like 10 foot, 5 foot?
It's probably 5 foot away from you.
No, sorry. How big is the gap?
Oh, you
Like
haven't
10,
tested
15?
that out. Because you jumped it last time. You didn't know how many were missing, so you jumped as big as you could.
how far did I jump last time?
What's your stat for movement?
Strength.
Yeah, strength and movement, something like
Oh,
that.
it's like a standing jump. You can jump something plus something based on strength.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Um,
Let's say, it's not bigger than 10 feet.
okay. Yeah, that's kind of what, like...
Ballpark.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What, am I at the edge of it?
As far as you're aware.
No, I like that. That sounds good. That sounds like living. That doesn't sound like roll a new character soon.
Well, I mean, like, even if you fall into the water, unless the water runs directly into, like, an open volcano.
Well, it's more just...
Yes,
If I fall for a short time, I'm good. If I fall for a long time and the bubble disappears while I'm falling, less good.
Well, Hermes saw
It's about
an
150
approximate
down.
distance to the water at the bottom.
What round is this?
This is the third. This will be the fourth round. Sorry.
Oh, then
so I'll
you-
have another 6 rounds.
You'd be able to land in it.
Yeah. But how many feet do you fall per second again? When we fell from Glendoltho, it was a lot more than 150 per 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, what's the worst that can happen? I jump it. So,
Make an
like,
athletics.
try to bounce up and down with, using the natural springiness of the bridge.
You're like Tigger.
Make an athletics check, but with disadvantage.
Oh no.
That'll be fine. I got a +1, guys.
It's totally fine.
With advantage, right?
That's what I heard.
That's definitely what I heard.
Yes,
That's,
with disadvantage.
No, there
That's
wasn't
a-
those first 3 letters in front of it. You
yeah,
said
no,
advantage.
it's just advantage. 7.
Beautiful.
I mean, look, could be a lot worse.
Yeah, good.
There's like exactly 6 worse that it could be.
That's exactly
The
how
DC.
hard this thing was to try and jump on a moving bridge.
10
With
feet.
its all-
In a
You
hand
try
of the
your
ball.
best.
It might
to,
only
like,
be 5 feet. We don't know.
and just sort of like shoulder barge up into the edge of the sphere as best you can to try and get some air.
Can I? I've already kind of said. I was thinking more. It probably would have been better to try to like get a run up and like like a skating, like when the like in like
Sonic would up on the
yeah,
wall.
like with a skateboard in a bowl.
I'm trying to make this make sense in my head.
Unfortunately, you are not a hedgehog. You
You're not
are
wrong.
very heavy as a person.
Yes,
Your ability
not
to
extremely agile or athletic.
You get probably like a few inches of clearance off the
I
ground.
got lift. The theory was sound. It was just the execution.
And you see the floor of it begin to get a little bit too deep. And it... So you are wedged in the bridge.
It was only 5 feet. It was only 5 feet!
You are 6 feet tall. This is a 7-foot hole. No, not 7, 6, sorry. And so you are just like... The widest part of your bubble stopped.
Okay.
The celebration is mighty inside the bubble.
You see him like...
So,
Like, I can see all this energy is expending, and the wood, like, there's dust falling out right from the edges.
No,
where
it's only if I touch it.
Yeah.
So,
Don't know how I'm going to get out of this, but you know what? So far,
that's a later Kincaid problem.
So
Yeah.
far, I've only got one solution.
So, anything else?
that was action and bonus
We may have
action.
to split up.
Cool. No
It'll
doubt.
be fine.
Nah, he's alright.
So, apparently you fall 500 feet in a round.
See?
Fine.
Fine.
As long as you're not wedged until the thing disappears and then you fall. Oh, but then you can just fairy fire.
I mean, feather
Or
fall.
feather fall. Sorry.
Just verify so you can watch him die.
Yeah, so he lights the way down.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Okay, cool. Did we want to take a short break?
I just peed.
I mean, yeah, everyone's just done a
Yeah,
sh-
if you need to
a
go,
wizard.
yeah.
No, I'm good.
I'll go after him.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Short.
Yeah.
One at a time break.
Short.
Thinking. Sesh.
The construct stands with both shields against the pillars that are holding this bridge.
Mm.
And it begins to lean forward. And the pillars
As in, it's knocking down.
It's taking the bridge out.
They're fairly sturdy, like thick, because it's holding a 50-foot bridge, like thick pieces of wood drilled into the ground, but its weight. You hear it across the chasm. You see Kincaid celebrating in the... This is great that he's not in the room, too.
He's like facing us like,
Oh, can I say you guys can't tell him this?
okay,
Sure, I want to
He
do
would be
something.
completely unaware of it.
Okay.
But
So
it is
he's
standing-
facing us, hearing it. We're just like watching in
He's just
horror
run and try
as
to
this thing is pushing it down.
try not to give it away. If you can.
Yeah.
If you do, it's not the end of the world. But so yeah, it's just like leaning, and you guys hear an audible crack.
Uh-oh.
He does not. He's just celebrating. He's like, "Yeah, I almost made it." So after his
How would
beers,
you even got it
Ricky-
down anyway? When he's stuck in the crack.
Yep, this is a
I can
great
plan.
question. There's plans.
Um,
Ricky is up.
is anyone here looking super low on health?
I've got 21 of 90.
All right, I'm lower than you. 16 of 81.
Jeez.
17 to 66.
You have a lot of HP.
It's the plus 15 from him.
Oh, right.
If I didn't have that plus 15, I'd be on 1.
So
I'd be
I'm
up
on 105.
You guys are welcome.
That plus 16.
I'm contributing.
I am helping, despite what it looks like. I'm about the last 4 rounds inside a Zorb ball.
Well, look, the idea was sound. It's just the execution.
You needed more taunting before the bubble went up. More verbal jousting first.
I think also just have you guys clued in on it of the get behind me and
In 50-50 hindsight. 50. It's out of 50 now.
Yeah, it's out
It's
of
just
50
like,
now.
I mean, we've all lived and we've learnt a lot about this thing for round 2.
And
so
about
I'm
ourselves.
calling and about ourselves. I'm calling this an absolute win.
There's not much I'm doing. I'm just watching and waiting.
So we'll drop out of initiative order.
Because there was like 5 rounds left on that bubble.
So rather than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Ricky, anything in your turn? Nothing? Okay.
Just watching.
All right, we'll wait till Stuyben gets back.
Is it doing stuff?
You're...
The golem.
You've just run and jumped.
Oh, okay. So we're pausing time there until Steve gets back.
Yeah. Just because back to the top.
Right.
But yeah, we'll still do initiative, sorry, but not combat.
Yeah.
Pretty much just passing unless there's something super specific.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything you'd like to do.
You pretty much just want to be...
Surely you're shooting it.
Huh?
Wouldn't you be shooting it?
I mean, it's healing at the end
At
of
this
every
point,
one
we're
of
not
my
gonna kill it.
turns. Yeah.
I'm not going to out-damage it, I'm just going to hurt myself.
Yeah, true.
Like, at this
You,
point...
you'll run out of hit points before it does.
Yeah, basically, at best, I'll be doing 5 damage around if I connect every time, and that's even then. That's
You could be
not even that because I need an ally near it
You
to
could
do good
you could be
damage.
steady aiming though.
I could do that.
Which would give you sneak
Give
attack.
advantage at sneak attack. Yeah, I could sort of thing, but yeah, again.
I mean, yeah, I think
like,
you're
that's
right.
a-
It'd
that's a
probably
strat.
I mean, or do we just stand here and let her shoot it for 50 rounds until finally we outdamage its healing?
Maybe.
it's a war of attrition, baby.
We
I mean,
sit back,
I don't
pull out
think
the
it's-
normal crossbow.
I think it. I mean, don't think it would be healing more than 20 hit points a turn.
And also, we can still be shooting it.
Yeah.
Chill touch will land eventually.
Yeah, well,
And then it won't heal.
We could.
We could.
War of attrition.
Okay.
The firing line, and hope it does. This all and the whole plan falls apart as it takes 2 steps onto the bridge. Oh, didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Does anyone still have that javelin with a rope? I just had an idea.
No.
Pretty sure you gave that away in a prize. In the hunting thing.
You could... It is your turn. You could
Okay.
create...
Did I have a grappling hook? Or
You did buy one as well, yep.
did I buy one?
I don't know
can't
if you
remember.
tied it to a rope or anything, but yep.
Did
Do
I
they
buy
come with
one?
a rope? Aren't they?
Yeah,
No,
they come
you-
with a rope, wouldn't they?
No, they sell them as a singular thing.
Yeah, it's like the
weighs
hook
5
itself.
pounds.
Oh, it's got a little circly bit on the end
That
that
you tie
isn't
the
the
rope to.
prongs.
And
It's
yeah,
not like a grappling hook gun.
I've got a piece of rope,
That'd be
maybe
sick.
50 foot long with
It
a
should
grappling
be.
hook on it.
Can
I
I
need
just
to build
grab
a
that off
thing
you?
for it. Yeah, it's probably on my backpack or some shit like that.
How long of rope do you have on it?
I'd be stretching, like I've got 100 feet of rope on it, but I don't know if I would have tied the whole thing to the grappling hook, because I would have had to daisy chain him, and then I feel like I'm inventing shit.
He's 60 foot away from us right now.
Yeah.
Would you have had 60 foot on it?
I feel like I'd be lying to say
Here
definitely
we go.
yes, because
Yeah.
I don't, well, like, actually, the last time I think we used it was we did have to daisy chain 2 pieces of rope together with the grappling hook
Yeah.
to get down that slide thing. So I don't know if we've used it since then, so if I am that lazy, you
We'd
could
still
argue
have,
it's
like,
still 100
we'd-
foot long.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
all I got.
argue that.
Yeah.
That's all I got for
You're
you.
pretty
like,
In
lazy.
that case, I'm gonna just grab it off Varys's back and like
Yeah.
try to aim it to like sort of, I guess, hook on, like behind it,
Or onto it.
onto it.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you were going to try and hook Kincaid, and I was going to be like, how are you going to hook a glass?
spear.
No, no, no. I'm
An
gonna,
impermeable glass
I'm
sphere.
gonna like throw
Put all
it
the old
to maybe.
suction cup head on.
It's like one of those suction cuppy guns.
Just the plunger.
Remember those kids' toys with
Oh, the slappy hand.
Yeah, the
Slappy
slappy hand.
Oh,
Bigby's hand, but better.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
So what are you using to try and
So-
do this?
I'm gonna try, throw the grappling hook to try and latch onto, I don't know, a bit of metal like on its back, so I could try
so
pull
on the plating
Yeah,
around
one of
it.
its-
on
on
the
the
actual
plates.
thing, like on its arm or something that looks like I can like sort of grapple on.
On the edge of its shield, you can probably do.
Yeah, I'll try to do that then.
Even
Make an attack roll.
Attack roll or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't add your bonuses to a.
So it'll just be a
grappling
flat
hook
roll?
throw.
It'll
You
be-
can add
you'd
your
add your
strength.
Just my strength?
Yeah.
you're not proficient in grappling.
19.
Ooh, that's its AC.
It's a fair, like,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, that's 50 feet. And just sort of let it spool out. Ping. Actually pretty solid.
the other.
Yeah.
Can I use a bonus action to pull? Would that be an action?
Ah, that would be an action. Same as if you're trying to push someone over.
Yeah, so I'll just get a good grip and hold on to it, and I'll get in the cheeky hit. 13 plus 7.
I love that we have this
20,
spiritual weapon
yep.
just like every turn.
8 damage.
Absolutely pestering him.
Just
Ow.
How long do they last?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
10 rounds.
So they
About half
probably
done.
Yeah.
Something like that.
This is round
Yeah,
6, I think.
yeah.
I think I summoned
pass
it
it.
around
Gotta get a few
2
more
rounds
hits in.
after you.
I'm not sure.
Or
I
round-
summoned it round 1, so mine's this is.
Oh, did you summon it round 1?
Yep.
I summoned mine a bit later. I think like 1 or 2 after you. I just say 1 after you. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll end my turn then. After giving it the old bing bonk.
Varys.
Hermes make his way over to those little arcane devices to have a little bit of a closer look.
Sure.
Cool.
Yep. Small mechanical. You can see there's some, moving gear parts behind it. Make an investigation check, I guess.
It's a 3 from Hermes.
Well, what you would learn on a 3 is these are quite intricate. These are quite. You haven't seen anything like it, really.
Okay, because the only thing was, is it similar to the cannons?
No, not in that way.
Okay.
From what you're looking at, you're not sure its function, but you're like, damn, that looks fancy.
Fair
I
enough.
assume walking into Hermes, yeah.
Yeah, it's just for like a quick look at it sort
Yep.
of thing, just like a,
Is it a magic crystal? Is it mechanical?
just
Yeah.
wanted to see if it was reminiscent of either the cannon or those things from Broadaxe. Like, is it vaguely I've seen something sort of like this before, or
On a 3 arcane.
and on a 3, it all looks like machinery to an owl.
Yeah, and there's nothing like you don't see like a power source or anything from the outside, so you're not sure how
All
they're.
good.
You
I
get back,
will-
Hermes doesn't think he can eat this.
it's like
definitely not
a
food.
worm. I will take another 2 points out of the pain pool
Beautiful.
and then just crack off a shot with steady aim. 2 and a 4. So
Ew.
like,
Again, the shields
yeah, it's a nothing.
Did you want to like help?
not quite enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll hang there. Yep.
Cool. Kincaid. You are wedged. It's kind of a weird, surreal feeling. You can see like the bridge at about waist height from you. And you look down, your feet are over nothingness.
Ugh.
Is
I don't like that.
Have you got your light on, your girdle?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, you would see the light spill off into nothingness, and you're just like,
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's making my tummy feel funny. Spiritual weapon. That's a 15.
it does not hit. Yeah. All right. What are you gonna do?
What can you do?
Like, can you just go, like, push up and...
This is just gonna be like a tire spinning in mud.
No, I mean, like, no, like, I'm thinking if you can push up high enough and, like, lean your body weight, would you just spill over?
Just like jump and like
It's like doing a
Bump it
pull-up
forwards.
on the tips of your fingers.
Yeah, it's not far off. It's right. It's got +1.
I'll do this. Yeah, I tried to climb.
You're going to try your best to dislodge
To
out.
maneuver, yeah.
Yep.
Up and over.
Make that roll.
I'm assuming with disadvantage.
Very much.
I just went ahead and assumed.
Very much so.
2 natural 20s, baby. Ooh, I mean, a 19 and a 13, so 14.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's been one.
I'd say that's good enough to get up. Oh.
Yep.
I see this as an absolute win.
Now, I would say as he gets up to the lip, you guys might be able to use your reaction to assist in some way. If
Just stomp the bridge that goes. Brr.
like
Like
Kung Fu Panda it, like
Yeah.
you've got 10
I
seconds
was
to
saying
think
more
of an
so it
option.
sends like a little ripple so that like it
Mage
just
hand
goes.
inside the
over.
bubble to grab him by the chest and pull him.
You can't.
You can't
Yeah, you can't actually go.
Nothing
you
for
can
it.
do it. You can do it at the back and pull.
Mage
Oh,
hand
no, hold on.
behind it to
Wait,
apply
yeah, that-
5
I
to
was
10
going to say
pounds of
you
pressure.
can sort of mage hand the plate in front lower.
You
so then
guys,
he can-
anything.
Or mage hand under it.
I
Whatever.
got, there's nothing I can do.
I can't do anything.
5,
Okay.
10 pounds of pressure I can add.
All right.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Let's see
Shit,
if that
I
is
don't
enough.
know.
Because you
That'll
did almost get out.
I mean, if you pull down that,
It's
I
more
guess
just like
that
a
plank, it might let him roll up it.
Even then,
Gives that
it's-
little sort
it's
of
only 5
angle
to
to
10
it.
pounds of pressure, which we're relying on to be able to deform the board first, and it probably take
Not the
more
board-
pressure.
it-
than that.
I mean, the
It's a
the
rope
pressure
bridge.
of like
It's a rope.
So if you'd be able to
That's
pull it down, and then so that way it makes a bit of an angle, so he'll be able to roll. If he's already rolling up a little bit,
it's all
if you
good.
pull the board down.
It
Either
was
way.
not enough.
No, no.
Whatever the mage
Not
hand
quite
was
enough.
doing.
You're like, go.
Again, it's 5. It's,
Yeah.
it's a child.
Exactly.
What's that? That's like a kilo and a little over a kilo, isn't it?
It's not.
So it's like 3.
2.2 pounds to a kilo.
1/600th of Kincaid's
Okay,
weight.
so like 2 cal. So you threw like a full milk bottle at it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
From below.
To try and move the 130
we don't have any good ideas at this point. We're just trying stuff.
At this point,
and just roll back. No, it just rolls back to where it was exactly, with no changes.
unbeknownst to you, Kincaid, while you're out of the room,
Uh-oh.
this was perfect. It leans against the pillar fully. The pillar's holding the bridge, and you guys hear them shatter. You're like, yes, I'm making it! As the bridge begins to drop.
Hold on, is he going to be stuck between the two planks, just like hanging vertically?
Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yes, it's going to slam him into the wall.
You probably break a few planks. Hopefully, then you just fall into the water.
So
Ideally.
there is no longer any tension on this bridge. In the split second that it breaks, you guys just hear it go, and Kincaid's just looking at you like, so close!
Next one, like going back for another run up at it.
Oh, that would make you feel so sick. Fully expecting
On
to.
It's like
stage,
the
not feel the bubble.
worst VR motion sickness you've ever had.
So, there's very little the rest of you can do. You've sort of like, you've got the rope strung across. You're holding onto that. Varys tries.
I can't
Ricky's-
even feather fall you.
Ricky's just like, what can I even do?
I just dropped like a
He's
sphere. I'm fine.
The
No
bridge
problem.
It should be fine.
just snaps on this end. It goes,
So do I stay stuck in and smash into the thing, or do I just drop?
now you would stay stuck in, and then you would get jettisoned out as your thing hits against the wall.
Tink, 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 tink.
That's what you hear down.
It's like someone's dropping
Oh,
a
Razor
marble.
Knock, I'm not ignoring chat, dude. What a turd. Anyway. Yes, you would absolutely struggle.
Because I have to push against it, do I like...
I mean, the wall pushes against...
But I just mean, do I magically stay upright? Or am I like inside a hamster ball in a washing machine?
I feel like that's more likely. I feel like once you get slammed
Well,
into
just
something...
because otherwise you'd be surely constantly trying... You'd just fall over. Like, and it doesn't say anything about that.
So you stay upright the whole way down, face first into the wall.
That's what I mean.
And
Is
then
it like
you
a...
bounce
Is it
off
like
and you're
a...
like, wow, this is really weird.
Up is down,
This
down
is
is
strangely worse.
The only inertia you can feel is down. Like, you don't feel any...
That's what I mean. Is it like that, or
I
is
don't
it...
know.
It kind of
Let's say
doesn't
yes, that's kind of
because
weird.
otherwise, like, if
If
If I did do that-
push, you could fall over on your front.
that's what I meant, and also like anytime anything affected it, you'd surely be
And
like
you'd
nearly
tumble and just be
falling
like,
over.
"Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa." Yes.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Either way,
either
you
way,
pinball.
I take no damage, but it's not. It's
It's not
weirdly
fun.
fun, but also, well, depends on how you look at it.
It's a unique experience.
If you could hear inside it, you'd hear all the way down.
So
I'm just picturing Kincaid like getting motion sick and vomiting and just like this.
It's just in the thing, isn't it? Like being inside that humble drive full of puke.
it basically just leans the shield forward and moves away.
As it starts moving away, can I like reaction to pull it?
You pull with all your might. At this point, you learn the immovable feat. In any way, you cannot move it. So you tug against it, and I mean, you can make an athletics check. Actually, do make an athletics check as it.
21.
Okay. You're quick enough to realize that if you hold on, it's going to pull you into the chasm. Or the rope will snap, one or the other. So you just sort of like...
My grappling hook. God damn it.
You hear it like
I'll buy another one, mate.
drop onto the ground, the rope trailing behind it. But there is now a 50...
Hey,
no,
let's
100 foot of rope.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
It was all 100 foot of the rope.
So there's 100 feet of the rope sort of
Dangling
trailing
into the
off
cabin.
it.
Is it still stuck on him, the grappling hook?
No, it's fallen down
Okay.
to Kincaid.
So Kincaid could use that.
You just throw it
Kincaid's
up
just
120 feet.
as the sphere slowly sinks, it just says, "Well, that's could have been the other."
Well, maybe that's helpful.
Climbs back up
Kincaid-
and realizes he's on the statue side. Oh no!
So which side was I think of that
Kincaid,
side?
as the sphere slowly sinks, and Kincaid looks around at the murky underground water and thinks, "I hope nothing loops down there."
So
Me
yes,
too.
you guys would hear a splash.
Yeah, you hear dum, 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 for a while,
Yeah.
and then
I'm just hearing like a like a water droplet.
yeah.
Excellent. So, Kincaid, you are on the surface and begin to... It's very dark. Underneath the water, like, the light filters out poorly through your sphere, through the water. So you got probably 15, 20 feet of vision. But you're like, oh, I can still breathe, so that's
Yeah.
good.
I still breathe, even if it went away, I can thingo.
Yep.
Like I
Hold
can
your
hold my
breath
breath
for
and
ages.
that.
What would the rest of
I
you like
start
to do?
towards the wall.
Yeah, I just turn to Ricky and say, maybe we
Wait.
regroup at the
Spiritual
homestead
weapon.
and send in Kincaid and
What's the
try and find
range?
him.
Don't
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
don't think there is one. It's not like
Or-
You sure?
Let
I
me
feel like
check.
it's a 60
Otherwise, I was
foot
thinking
activation or
Hermes
something.
goes and picks up the grappling hook.
just
You're 150
brings it
feet
up
down.
here, and
There's no
wedge it
range
around
for me
somewhere
to-
here.
It just keeps going.
And then
I can only
you've got
create
to
when I
make up,
create
like,
it. It has to
30
be
foot
within 60 feet of
get
me,
to the
Oh,
bottom
that's
of the
what I'm
rope.
thinking of.
and I
Which
can
you
only
could
move
maybe
it 20
do from
feet.
like a
So it just stays over there.
bar
Okay.
shape or something.
Is he in like
Climb
a
a rope a
Yeah.
lot better than a flying
That's an
animal.
ace.
Yeah,
is he in like a flowing river or is it more like a
that was
pond?
my thinking.
Am I having to
He's not
zorb?
entirely sure.
Am I having to zorb against a current?
It's hard enough to move it on land.
So,
I don't know how else to describe it. Like,
Underwater
like
zorbing.
like a buoy just
I'm
sort
not
of
sure he can carry it.
So,
Is he a boy?
Because he's tiny.
should
so
we
it's probably
take
too
a
fine.
short break here?
He's got 3 strength.
Or would you like to keep going? Just like 5 minutes, whatever. Whiz break. Have a stretch. How are we feeling?
We all urinated.
Depends. You're right.
Would you
honestly.
like to take a piss?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's
I'm
what
alright.
Yeah, no.
Because
keep
it is
going.
8 o'clock now.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm alright.
So, what are you guys up top doing? As you see the bridge just snap and you're like, oh.
Varys,
I'd give you guys a thumbs up as I went down.
The Terminator.
Which slowly changes to as in,
It's that, and it's.
Can I see
Varys and I
down?
are talking strategy.
Yeah.
be able to see-
Hermes couldn't see down. Once it got 20 feet down, he could see.
Because
sort
I'm
of
lit
bottom.
up. Surely they'd be able to see
Oh,
like a
yeah,
tiny
true.
speck
Can I see
of
his little
light.
girdle?
Yeah.
You would see his small
'Cause
figure,
it's like
170
70
feet down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just see, because I'm lit up, you'd probably see that just slowly
Slowly
sinking.
disappear beneath the water.
Okay. So did the grappling hook drop into the chasm or drop onto the edge here?
No, it dropped on the side here.
Okay.
Not the rope fell
The
down.
rope doesn't weigh.
Much.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. 100 foot of rope, yeah, true.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
actually.
I have no idea.
They have a weight.
bit.
Would
They
weigh
have a
enough
weight.
to drag the grappling hook
It sort
all
of
the way off the edge.
and sticks on the stone
Rope-
tiles
yeah,
on the
one
floor.
tile.
Rope
Yeah.
weighs 10 pounds. That's 50 foot of rope.
So,
So
20.
So 20 pounds.
So 10 kilos of
Yeah.
rope.
Fair bit of weight.
How many pounds?
But it,
10 pounds
yeah,
for a
it
50
just sort
foot
of the
of
claws. You
If
hear
it's
them.
silk rope, it only weighs less.
So there's
I don't know.
25
So
pounds in total,
No, 24.
and an owl can carry 22.
The owl cannot carry the grappling hook down to you.
Wait, how heavy is the
That's
grappling
okay.
hook?
4.
I'll just climb back. I'll
Well,
just
yeah.
climb back up.
Well,
once
yeah,
the
I mean-
spear disintegrates.
Yeah, I mean, you could turn into many different things that are probably okay.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. I was just going to turn into a
Oh,
lizard or a
spider.
spider. Yeah, that's
Spider
what I was
climb.
planning.
Spider.
Spider.
Spider and straight up the
So, doing anything.
wall.
Just talking. Can we do the rope thing?
Yeah, discussing options.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, like, are the golem's eyes still on?
Yep. And it sort of backs off to the end of the chamber and stands there, shields up.
Can
And
we
every
reach
so
I'm gonna
often
throw
the
a
wall's still
javelin
going
at
off and
it?
healing it.
Can we
yeah.
reach it with? Oh, I mean, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be
again
full
now.
health.
Every,
Yeah, it's gonna
every
keep
6
healing up.
seconds, just a
It's
pulse.
gonna be full health.
With the
We're
sight
done.
still blink.
What about the coin? What's on it?
Well, yeah.
Yes, I suppose it'd take a minute to investigate the coin.
Yep.
Might as well. I'd walk over and flick out my little.
Cool. It's a fairly cheap wooden coin.
Okay.
It's got a little iron sort of edge put around it. On one side, you can see a snake. Make a perception or investigation.
Investigation with my goggles.
Yep.
Go for it. Yeah. I believe that to be a third. Oh, hang on, I might have something.
It is very still all of a
14.
sudden. 14. In the dark, hard to pick out the detail super well, but the scales on this snake look to be a strange pattern.
Okay.
What kind of pattern is it? Like,
He's not entirely sure. Like, just it's not a normal sort of tessellation that you would expect from a snake.
investigation roll?
Yeah, so
We're
that
both
just
staring
like,
at it.
Sure.
during this
I'll take
minute or two, that's like the time it
20?
takes for the sphere to go away.
I
I
figured
swim
I'll
over,
give them a chance to
turn into a spider,
me have a look
Yeah,
at
I
that
mean,
snake.
so we'll show it to
you know,
the
take like a
18.
minute or two.
third investigation.
18.
Flat.
I mean, you've walked into many of these before. It's not like you're sort of looking at it like, the hell? It doesn't appear to be scaling. It appears to be like a spider's web pattern.
Oh, as in instead of the scales, it's like webbing through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snake with webs. For
And that's on one side. What's the other side?
skin.
Okay, so it's just... You say it's wooden, but it's got like an iron ring around
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Like iron edging on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, for scales.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, you guys are sort of watching. Intermittently, you hear a ting or a... but eventually they would dissipate.
Yeah, minute. I think.
Yeah, a minute.
After a little while, Spidercade,
Up over the edge.
Shake off the water
Make-
like a dog.
make a perception check there.
13 plus, hang on, 3. I was just going to look if the spider had anything. I don't think they do. No. 16.
Okay. On a 16, there was a little bit of a current.
Okay.
So it's coming
There
from
was a
somewhere.
little bit of a current down there.
Which means back to Kincaid. Oh,
There was a bit of a current down there.
welcome back. I guess that means it leads outside somewhere.
Or deeper in.
Well, it's coming from outside, so
What way was the current going?
You have no idea. Make a nature check. Survival, if you can add survival.
I mean, he would be able to tell like which way it was flying, right?
Well, you did that initially when you were walking along the tunnel. I'll give you advantage because your survival check previously.
A 9 and a 10. 16.
Oh, okay. Based on you knew that the tunnel that you were traveling down was heading in a rough direction towards Bournemouth. Your best guess, after being submerged, feeling the pull, it may lead out to sea.
Okay, like an underground river kind of
Yeah,
deal.
it wasn't so much all water going one way; it was a push and pull.
So we could have been on the edge of the sly flow.
Maybe, yeah. Or like a tributary that feeds into it, maybe. Or that just goes. It could be something like another separate, smaller one that just goes straight out.
Either way, you're all.
Where's the farm? Is it on the other side of this river?
It's on this side.
There.
This.
So
side.
between Bournemouth
Come
and the river.
towards me more.
This side.
Yeah, more that side.
That's where the farm is.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
okay.
crossed the Slife flow to get from Bournemouth to the farm.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I thought we crossed this river, but we crossed it. So we
Yeah.
most likely are I guess maybe down.
It may feed out into the.
Yeah.
Alright, do we go back over and try again?
You sort of turn around. There's no bridge for 50 feet.
The bridge is gone.
Is there a ceiling?
Yeah.
Does the ceiling just goes flat?
Yeah. This same sort of chamber that you've been walking through.
Is how high is the ceiling?
Probably 4 meters off the ground. So what's that? 20 foot?
So like, yay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's in shield range.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't
It's
think
kind
we're killing this thing today.
No.
Well,
We're gonna need.
I'm out of spells,
Yeah.
out of health.
It's back at full health.
Yeah, we need
plenty
a,
of spells and health.
we need a heal up. That thing takes more damage than we can probably give right now, especially with it fixing itself every 10 seconds or whatever.
I mean, I'm happy to heal up and come at it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we do it tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I reckon we can do it tomorrow.
better prepare. I mean, well, first of all, how are we getting across there this time?
No, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, I mean,
Nice. I mean, not nice, but nice.
I'll likely just do what I was doing, just definitely stay on that side, but that's
I mean, if we go into town and buy me a crossbow, because at,
I've got a spare one.
at the moment none of my spells work.
Can
I've
you
got a spare
ready?
crossbow.
There you go.
Can you only ready spells when you level up?
I
Change.
I can change when I level up. I can change a single spell.
So you can't just do it every night. You can't.
No.
Okay. So you can't get
That's a
heat
cleric
metal.
and druid thing, and wizard.
As well as fire damage on some metal golems heals them.
Well, I can completely change all my
Yeah.
spells.
You can
Not
be
cantrips.
you can be super prepared for what's to come, but
Yeah.
Well, unless we drizzle some oil on it and set on fire.
So from what you learned in your tussle, this thing is here to protect something.
yeah,
we
I
can-
want what it's protecting.
We can't pull it
I
in,
want to loot those other corpses.
but we can just kill it normally if we were better prepared and could get over there.
Was it an altar or anything there? It
Well,
was just.
there wasn't anything.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we can
This coin's gotta
find
be something
the
to do with it.
origin of those little healing plates and maybe turn them into death ray plates.
Oh, yeah, hang on. They're all still flipped out on the walls and shit, right?
By the time Kincaid would get up, they would have flicked away.
Could I have at any point gotten mildly curious and just shot one?
Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll.
Steady aim.
I would say it would be a flat roll.
Okay, so that's what, just
Quite
with deck?
a small.
Like, well, it's a natural 18.
Oh yeah, plenty. The bolt.
Yeah, like...
Just bounced off it.
Not so much. Like it embedded into it, and then there's nothing to sort of. Well, it hit it. Sorry, didn't really embed. There's nothing much to it.
Idea. We jam climbing pythons down each of the spouts.
Anyone got duct tape?
I also had idea.
I've got the climbing pythons and a hammer. It's just the doing that while it's trying to kill us.
So
Thing.
that is where my idea comes in. I have spell, meld into stone. I touch stone, woof, go into stone.
Okay.
I run over past it, downside, go into stone at the end there. It smashes us a new door trying to get me.
Okay.
Disadvantage is when it smashes the door open, it probably kills me. But we have door.
If you can meld into stone, so you could like walk through a stone
Can't
wall.
walk through. It's basically like I pick. I'll read it.
Like
to
you sort of like
So
sort of meld into the front.
while you
face.
guys are discussing,
Yeah.
from across the way, the giant statuesque creature brings its shields together real quick. The panels on the wall change slightly. You just see like the smallest flick.
What was that?
GTFO. Now I
in
run.
half a second,
I run.
you see the, and then you hear. I'll get you all to make a strength saving throw.
You're within 10 feet of me?
Maybe?
Love a nat one.
Caught unawares.
That's a nat 5. So
What is it from your thing?
4.
What did you guys get?
11. 14.
8.
9.
Oh boy!
No, nobody is prepared.
Is this a party?
Yeah, we just because
No, Kincaid's
this is
pretty
like 3 minutes later or something.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like standing there being like, blah, 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 blah. Oh boy.
40 damage.
Maybe. I mean, we're far enough away that hopefully it won't be the worst.
Anyone that failed takes 17 thunder damage. And is knocked 20 feet.
Well, the DC
Uncanny
was
dodge.
what, 5?
Yeah.
17 goes.
Thank God I healed
8.
myself.
Yeah. There is sentience behind whatever defense system is protecting whatever is here. And it does not take kindly to
Us just chilling.
loitering. So the little panels on the wall, you sort of piece together. They changed their form in some way to amplify his shield crash. So you're all knocked either against the wall or into the tunnel.
Yeah, Ricky goes down.
Okay. Ricky hits the bricks.
Yeah,
Ricky.
straight back up.
Crumple.
Alright, we're leaving.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Through the tunnel.
Brace me up, Barris.
Oh wait,
No, that's right.
I do cure wounds. Not.
So looking at the creation of this room, it is kind of shaped. The sound echoed really well.
Oh, yeah. Or
Seven.
swagger. This is just for later. -1.
What sort of damage was it?
Thunder.
Yeah, cool. I'll only take half.
Zorb elements, baby.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, then 17.
And my staff, who's got cool thunder
Nice.
around
Little
it.
sigils floating around.
I had exactly 17 hit points.
Barris also needs.
So
Oh,
you
uncanny
dodged.
dodge,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
As a reaction, the sound.
Yeah.
The bit that saves you is being able to not hit the wall quite as hard. You sort of turn and go into the tunnel. So you would sort of roll and slide and just be like,
We're coming back.
Maybe we make plans.
I wonder if we should have, like,
on surface.
tried to detect magic in there and see if there was, like, something on the wall or a panel or whatever that's causing
It
this.
seemed mechanical from the investigations.
But it was a...
There's some
Whatever
kind of
was
magic
shooting
link
it was
between
magical,
the thingy and the
Panels.
actual panels.
So there could have been something.
Maybe.
Anyway, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's
Let's get going.
everyone is like limping.
Yeah, back to the homestead.
Roland eventually sees you guys all appear. He's like, oh, there you are. Oh, oh my.
Half shell Roland policeman.
Tell me you have some on you.
Just cough blood.
So he sort of helps fit you guys through. It's a little harder from the inside since you bent the stuff inward.
Oh yeah.
It's
I have to catcade again.
Yeah, you will have to use a wild shape. And he helps you all out, very gingerly trying not to touch any of your very severely broken limbs, bones, sporting collarbone fractures, and you're all just like, ow, after the crawl through the tunnel. Like, oh,
It's okay, good snooze and they'll heal right up.
I'll fix them right up.
Thank God all we need is a good night's sleep.
I think I got a punctured lung. Just give me a solid 8 hours and I'll be good to go.
Right as rain. Roll. What happened? Why are
Huh?
Oh yes, true. You would all be very deafened. You would be suffering from the deafened condition. You're all yelling down the hallway, so he would have heard you before seeing you. You guys are like,
We think we're just
"Are
talking
we all
normally.
there?"
I think the coin.
Excellent point.
It's
You have
just like
a D4 of
ringing.
inspiration for that. Good pick up. What? Why are you all yelling? You're all like, what is he saying?
Why are you whispering, Roland? Speak up.
Louder.
Okay, come with me.
That's more like it, mate.
Little kitty limping.
Aggressive meow.
Oh, I just like, he's like going.
Yeah, it's got like one paw up.
Ricky's on like 2 hit points or something.
I perch on Ricky's shoulder.
Ricky,
It kills me.
His arm falls off.
well, that's done me in.
Ricky just turns into a paste.
Oh
Just
my.
a beard and a drum remain.
That's all I need.
So, you limp your way back, each of you sort of hearing that ring. Roland's reluctant to talk. He just sort of gets you home, helps Ricky limp his way there the most. But Kincaid brought you back, and you are not feeling so hot. You get back to the farmstead, to warmth and security. You just sort of like, oh,
Pass out.
I'll go and get.
Curl up in front of the fire.
Sure, I'll go and get the
ointment.
borscht.
What?
Never mind.
We're hungry. Can you get us some borscht?
And get some half shell as well, mate.
Key's like, what is going on out here? Are they-
What?
Wait, it'd be really
I
loud.
think they're deaf. Sorry, go back. Don't worry. Actually, if you can look at him, he's kind of banged up. Not that you guys hear any of this, but they're discussing.
What? You talking about Ricky? What about it?
Yeah, he's pretty injured. He could use some help.
Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, my arms are barely hanging on. I'm pretty injured. I could use some help.
Both of my arms have been torn out of my sockets, and then I had to crawl for 500 meters.
Graham comes out with bedhead, and he's like,
Bedhead, so his hair's just sticking
Yeah.
out like a clown.
"What's
Sideshow
going on
model.
out here?"
What? Oh, hey, Graham.
Again. They're just like, "Graham, stop!"
We're hungry. Borscht, please.
Oh, can you get some vodka, Graham?
I start miming.
Graham goes back into his room, finds a medical kit, and starts patching some wounds. Key sort of, okay. What, Roland, if you need help, just let me know. He's like, no, you've got your hands full. Don't worry. He comes out with some black shell. He just hands it around.
Oh, thank you. Just. I just put some in.
Pour some in a bowl for me.
Like, here you go.
Just get it. Like pushes the bowl over.
Put the bowl for Kincaid on the table. Takes 2 licks, slaps it off the table.
A little saucer.
You're not getting any more.
Halfway through licking the bowl, wild shape wears off.
Oh yeah,
Just like,
on the kitchen table.
Oh,
Things are simpler as a cat.
What?
He yells at the top of his lungs. Yes, some borscht, some vodka definitely helps to ease you into the evening. Is there anything you would like to do?
Dip some vodka and just...
Oh, damn. It's just like... antiseptic as all hell.
That does give me an idea, though. I start pulling apart my healing kit. And I want to start trying to take the bandages. I'd want to cut it in half and try and get long, thin strips and then roll them like a banknote for no specific purpose, and then insert them into my ears and that sort of thing.
Plug.
And then I'm just testing
Effectively
for ideas.
dampens the sound.
I asked for the coin.
I think Ricky's got it.
You got the coin, Ricky? Yeah. Roland, do you know what this is, mate?
Okay, can you prepare blind?
What?
Eventually, you know, it takes you a good few
It's
minutes
just
to
like
get
when
back.
you yawn and your ears unblock, it's like, oh my god.
Just the ringing subsides
Yeah, like
slightly.
half an hour after you get off the plane and it finally pops, you're just like, oh.
What is this? What am I looking at?
It's some sort of coin.
Yeah, we found it in the tunnel.
Was guarded by a big metal man statue with 2 shields.
Wait, did anyone
Beat the
see?
shit out of us.
Did anyone see another way for those guys who have gotten in there? The dead bodies.
Nope.
They could have climbed up from the river.
I mean, they could have. Yeah.
Maybe.
Or unless there's some other secret door. that we
I'm
didn't
sorry.
see.
What happened?
Oh,
Now
so we
that
went
you're
through the
not
tunnel
all
and,
yelling,
We went through a tunnel and then across a bridge and then a big statue came to life and beat the shit out of us.
well,
And then it collapsed the bridge on us and then we left.
And then shot us with laser beams as we were leaving.
And there were 4 corpses down there, one of which was carrying that coin.
okay.
Don't know how old the corpses were.
They looked fairly desiccated. They
Not super old, but they've been there a while. Like sub.
did they have some
did they still have
fresh
some
smell
flesh
to
on
them?
them?
Let's put it this way: you didn't get much of a chance to investigate.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can get a corpse back, I could ask it.
That's a great point. They would have been, with that final blast,
Their
would have
mitts.
been knocked into the chasm.
Not only that, their bones would have taken
They would have, yeah,
a lot of damage.
Yes,
vibrated to
the
dust.
4 piles of slurry.
Now,
So Hermes managed to sneak the coin out. Kincaid climbs back up, and then final clap. They would have been
obliterated.
shot, almost like projectiles.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got the coin.
I'm going to take a short whisper.
Yeah.
But discuss amongst yourselves what you'd like to do.
All right.
Maybe we can
Long
send in
rest.
Oshrin and see if he's heard anything about it. Like, I feel like if there's anybody, maybe he'd know. Or, what's her name?
Yeah, I mean, that's my
Secret
fault, but I was
study.
like, what do we say? Like, have you heard about a giant golem underground?
I was thinking more about the
In
coin.
with all the
Yeah,
gold.
what
talk
it
about the
means.
sigil on the coin.
I feel like the golem. I mean, unless the 2 shield thing is like some signature of like, oh, the blurga civilization built all their golems like that. I feel like it's just not like we don't have enough to go on to really describe it in a way that if someone would recognize it.
Yeah.
I mean, how often will you find a lead, I guess, enclosure underground?
My other thought
The whole
was
thing's weird.
because I've got that clairvoyance spell and I can kind of pick a point. I could be like, I want a clairvoyance 10 feet behind that wall, and hopefully see.
Does that work through lead?
Oh,
Because the entire thing's
true.
lead. Everything's lead.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, if it doesn't say, then it does.
Yeah, because lead isn't like a universal thing. It's just like a
Only for
lot of
scrying.
a lot of spells like specifically call it out. Like I'm pretty sure like detect magic and like a few things like that.
Find person, I think, and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, oh,
But no, clairvoyance, just you create an
Yeah.
invisible sensor remains in place.
Detect magic, find item as well. You can't go through
Yeah.
lead.
Yep. I think your detect evil thing. I have a feeling that's not
yeah, that's like
Detect evil and
even
good.
like 10
That's
foot
the
of
one.
wood or whatever. It's like, no.
divine sense. That's what
Divine
I'm thinking
sense.
of. Yeah.
I also have a spell, detect evil. and good.
Yeah, there is also that. But yeah, either way, that's just in terms of we're trying to figure out like is there a thing there if I kind of cast it basically here, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
If it is a false wall or something, I'd be able to see.
Yeah.
Which would help greatly. We will need to kill it first.
But that's the issue. Trying to kill it.
Well,
like, doing enough damage.
I mean,
Firstly-
also, we know this thing's here. It's not going anywhere. Should we go through, do some questing, get a bit stronger, find some cooler items, and come back to it?
My only worry is if it's guarding something like time sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like, oh, it'll be fine, and like as we sail, I'll see a mushroom cloud come up from where it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, how long has it been?
No, that's
Gone
true.
Unnoticed, I
But
suppose.
also, I mean, like, we were a little bit... We know what we're finding now,
True.
sort of thing. So we can go in, we can block our ears, we can blindness, deafness ourselves and that sort of stuff, and at least mitigate some of the thunder damage. Me and Kincaid can stay at range unless...
I'm staying back with the
absolutely
crossbow because I can't do
necessary.
a whole
We,
lot.
we can also, I guess, cover it in oil and light it up.
We can...
Because it is
But that's-
iron.
I feel like the firing line is honestly still going to be
Way
the
to
best
go.
bet. Like,
Except when the walls realise what we're doing, stop healing it, and just start blasting us across the bridge.
well, that's when like we start. Like then we have to heal, but hopefully then it's just we damage it more.
Yeah.
Well, that, or from round 3 onwards, you spend your action with Chill Touch and we prey on that. We don't have a great way to guarantee Fairy Fryer going off, but if we can get that, that pumps his DPS to a consistent rate to where, like, we were doing good damage, but it was just kicking the shit out of us at the same time sort of thing. Like, if
Yeah.
you rage,
You were the only one doing good damage.
if you rage and we can get a Fairy Fire off, you might live long enough and we might do enough damage.
If I rage, I'll take half the damage, and I mean, I can still use my smites as a spell.
Yep, so ideally, absolute worst,
And
the
maybe-
theories, dimension door across, you turn yourself invisible and then...
Well, the other thing,
And then just
what
sit
I was,
there, you know,
well,
like
I was
that's-
thinking maybe if you stay there, you've raged, like I can shield of faith you before you guys
Yeah.
go across, and then like
Well, keep in mind
While-
the bridge is now.
yeah, but
Right.
that's what I mean. Like you dimension door across,
Oh, true.
and then you would be taking it whilst me and Varys blow it up from range. The other thing I was thinking, maybe you could be trying to disable those things.
Yeah.
Like, take a sledgehammer and a crowbar
Or
and
the
a bunch
climbing
of...
pythons and shit,
Yeah, like...
and just get one in there and then bend it.
Yeah, if
take a
it's-
bunch
if it's
of-
mechanical and like there was cogs and stuff. Just take one out.
Is there...
Or jam something in there.
fantasy equivalent of
climbing pythons and a
spack
sledgehammer
filler?
can break large machines.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, I want,
seriously,
like a
it's-
bucket of
it's like
goo
a
to just,
stout
like,
nozzle and you
blob
cram
things
one
up.
in.
I
Yeah,
mean, maybe I could
in there.
detect
Yeah,
magic
it's
and see if there's something
minus
around
one.
there
That's
when I'm
one
in there.
gone, yeah.
Like
And
before I
there's
rage.
5, 6.
It'd probably be almost, better for me to do it from the other side, just because
You won't be able to see it from there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing. It's more than 60 feet, so you won't be able to see any magic.
Well, we could just light some torches up, have Hermes drop them on the other side. There's light.
No, it's not about that. It's about seeing if there's like something connected to these that is magical. He won't be able to see it from the other
I
side
thought you
because
meant
the
for him to
range
damage it.
the range is 60 foot. So he won't be able to detect magic from over there.
Like, yeah, I agree, but I think it's like, it'd take a whole round for you just, like, to sit there, cast detect magic,
Oh no,
look at things.
I'll cast it
and-
before we actually go in.
It was the last 10 minutes.
But if you're raging, like, we'd want you to be raging, and you can't be on spells. Have spells
Can you still
on.
be concentrating on a spell you've already cast?
No.
I mean, but I can go in, take a quick gander before I even go up to him and attack.
Yeah. It just means you probably take a whole round of whatever damage. And that's like, potentially 60. Do you
But
know
you
what I
can
mean?
survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at absolute worst, absolute worst is that this takes us 3 or 4 days. We keep coming down here with absolute blitz chest bullshit. We dimension door across, immediately start breaking these things. Dimension door out, come back tomorrow, break more, come back, break more, and then fight it.
Yeah.
What if we borrow the cannon from the Picante Amore?
Don't think we're getting that.
We're not getting that down here. As well as the sound of that going off might hurt us too. I don't know.
Yeah, if you think we're coming out going mop now, we come out legitimately, permanently damaged.
It shield crashed from the other end of the hallway, and you
But
want to
yeah,
fire a
like-
cannon.
We can do this. We can kill this son of a bitch.
The only
but
thing
we
was
will
like
have
I
to
was
chip
rolling
away
like
at him.
shit. You got a
We
few
were
good
all
hits.
we were all rolling
You
atrocious.
missed like all your chill touches. Like the only person that was actually dealing damage was you,
Yeah.
and the little hammer inside.
it's, again, rolling shit averages out, and if we can get one fairy fire off, that's not a problem anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of
And
thing.
also
worth trying.
yeah. Because, yeah, like, I mean, we can kind of workshop it, but as a just general strategy of you kind of take it, I mean, and also you'll be beating the shit out of it. Like, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We're hitting it from range. You're kind of on, like, break
You can-
the Weeble duty.
You can also aid me
the-
before I go
all
in
the
as well,
things.
so I'll have extra health.
Yeah, I can aid. I think I'd probably be...
Aid
Depending on who, ideally it would be you get the fairy fire off, so then I can concentrate on something different.
Or even
but
me,
if-
I also have fairy fire.
yeah,
Or that.
Triple fairy fire, 4 times advantage.
I just feel like because what else do you have that is concentration? You got invis.
Invis, hypnotic pattern, which it'd be immune to charm.
Yeah, cool. So that's probably not.
So
a bad
literally, that's. Yeah.
I'm just thinking because like I have quite a few concentrate.
Yeah,
like
so I'm probably the
bless.
best.
Okay, well, I hand you my simple crossbow and the ammo.
Yeah. I'm going to be dimension like I need to be on the other side to dimension Doreen. So
This is just for future
Yeah,
reference.
alright.
Like,
Yeah,
you just
Does
have
your
that now, so
whole
when you need a ranged
stay
option
there
next, we've
forever?
got it.
that holds as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's a
The other
permanent
thing that
change.
would-
What if we
Yeah.
put it in the hole again?
drop it again.
And then drop it again?
We could just keep doing that.
Yeah. So
Just
this thing
slowly
just so-
trim it down.
Except we can't move it, so we can't.
Oh, true.
You have
Get
to
it- we
somehow
can't
get it in
push
the
it in
pit
the-
first,
yeah.
and then
How
drop
many
it
times
again.
can you bang your drum?
Once a day.
Once a
Once
day.
I can do one option per day.
And did it return to the exact same position it was in before?
No, there's a big hole there now.
Okay. So it doesn't have like a platform that it goes to every time. It just wherever it just goes to sleep mode.
Just hangs out.
While you guys are discussing, next plan of action,
Hmm.
Maybe we
Graham
can bring some of the family.
sort of.
How much crossbows?
I've seen this symbol.
Graham, is this a conversation we need to have in private?
Is this like putting a pineapple on your door at the cruise?
We're gonna go for a walk, and I put my hand around Graham and walk out the door.
Is that like a tie on a doorknob sort of thing?
No, it's like it's a swingers thing.
Yeah,
Like if
it's
you're ever on
down
a
for-
cruise
down
ship
for
and you see
swinging
foot
on a
stickers
cruise
on
ship.
doors, that means
Oh, come a knocking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good to know.
enter.
Haven't been on a cruise in a while.
Graham's all like. You take Graham outside. It's like
I'd
Yeah.
start putting.
We're going for a
stickers
walk a
on
little further
random
away from the
people's
homestead.
doors then.
it's
If I
a
ever go on a cruise.
it's a fairly divey bar in Midhome.
A what? A
Dive
bar?
bar.
A shit bar. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Excellent bar.
Dive bar
where's
in
Midhome?
Midhome.
Yeah, it's called the Serpent and Spider.
The Serpent and Spider. And so, what? This is a coaster? This is.
I'm not sure what this is.
Is it like a
Token?
poker chip? Do they have like like fun bucks, but spider bucks? Serpent spider bucks.
What was it called? Sorry.
Serpent and Spider.
This, I believe, would be a work chit.
A work chit.
So they would have worked there.
So, for example, they were contracted by someone at the dive bar, which is used as a bit of a recruiting hall for a job, and upon completion of the job, you'd turn this in.
No. We didn't work out of that bar.
What do you mean by work chit?
What do you
For
mean by
those of
work
us who
chit?
haven't bartended much
Oh,
before.
I just mean... Yeah. Did you guys follow Varys out?
Yeah.
He's taken him outside.
Yeah.
Not at all
Everyone hustles
suspicious. I'm just like, yeah, we'll just go for a little walk, and then everybody else
Oh.
one by one filed out the door wordlessly.
No,
I need some
I need
fresh
to-
air from all
Yeah,
the...
I need to hit the head outside.
I need to go bleed on the grass.
I need to have a drink.
I have
In
the
the-
poo.
Go to a drink in the bathroom
I
outside.
also have to poo.
I just want to see
We
which
have
one's bigger.
one toilet. Why are you both getting up?
We'll just dig a trench. We're used to camping.
We
Roland,
normally poo together.
It's just
It's
a
an
thing.
adventuring thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Competition to see which one's bigger.
I'll,
Ricky rolled
It's the
7.
bonding thing.
I'll be honest with you all. I did not ask where you're going.
And I do not care.
But this seems very suspect.
It's not.
Do your thing. I don't...
It's not though.
You want me to tell you who's
Totally
bigger?
not.
Deception.
It seems very sus, but it's not though.
Trying to lie to your own father who knows all your ticks.
Advantage, you said?
No.
Did he have disadvantage?
He had advantage though. He knows you.
I thought you said at disadvantage.
No, you're at
No,
flat
Keeg said
roll.
disadvantage.
Do I roll again? Or
Take the
better?
Middlest roll.
yeah. Take the better roll.
12.
Yeah, not good enough. Papa Roland's like, you are a terrible liar.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm the best liar.
Go do your thing. I don't want.
I have to poo. I said-
Roland,
I told you.
I'm really clingy, and I can only poo when someone's looking in my eyes. And Kincaid is the only one who has agreed to do that.
I believe that, but
Oh, that makes sense.
again, I did not ask. Please go do what you need to do. He sort of
Roland,
just like
stop asking questions. I really need to go.
turns back to start stirring the borscht.
It's like, I did not ask a single question.
I'm brewing another tale here, Dad.
We cut back. What is a work shit?
Yeah.
Is it just chortling out?
That's what I was trying to go
Unfortunately.
along those lines, but I was like, oh, I feel like I don't know
I'm
exactly.
toddling.
I'm meing.
I'm touching cloth.
After all this talk, though, Ricky is like 20 meters away trying to listen, pooing, squatting in the forest.
Yeah, that was all true. We're just doing this right next to Graham. Like,
Just a terrible liar.
Pretend we're not even here.
No,
You're like,
just you.
What's the shit?
Okay, did you?
What's
what
up?
did you not?
What's shit?
That's like a token to access. Basically, if you walk into, what's the bar called?
Like a stop
Cease the
that
serpent
sort
spider.
of.
No.
Just to get into it.
That the Serpent and Spider is a dodgy sort of divey bar, but this looks remarkably similar to what we used in Kilvan's. That's where Gurdon would operate from.
Uval. Say that, spell that for me.
Kilvan. It's a more upscale sort of venue.
Upscale establishment.
Gurdon supposedly works out of Kilvan's. This looks somewhat like what we would give to our people we contracted. But he didn't operate out of the Serpent and Spider, so...
So like a token to know that, oh, this person is not just a
Yeah.
customer. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Actually, can I join you guys? He squats beside you. So,
Just
yes,
like home.
Answer, just Varys standing there watching.
watching four people
watching-
shit in a line.
Wait, are we like back to back to back? Like,
I reckon
sort of like
a latrine, like all just side by side, looking
All
at
just
each
sitting
other.
there looking at Graham.
can we do the thing like, you know when you like get sort of squat and hold each other up?
Yeah, we're like linking up behind the back, but four ways.
We've made a ring around Varys, and he's just standing like, where do I go?
Who do I look at?
Like, what is it? Acrobatics to like try and jump
Yeah,
off someone and
absolutely.
get out.
Go for it.
one leg up onto someone's knee. That's a natural 2.
Oh,
We all fall in each.
Varys is like, damn it, I also need to poo.
But I discover this midair.
oh.
If we're all going.
It's the exertion. Maybe the thunder damage has pushed it down the pipes.
Loosened it up.
But either way, your total would be fairly high.
Oh, it's
two.
good.
It'd be like a
13
10 or something, yeah.
Still
14 or
enough,
something.
but you land on the other side and you're like, actually.
Do you reckon with all like the thunder damage, it like rumbled so
Yeah.
much that it all just turned to
Oh,
fluid?
we're doing the most hectic fart.
And can Roland have gotten curious and poked his head out the door? We're all just
I was just about to say.
In a ring.
He's like, wow, they really went line.
In a ring facing you, it's just like,
He comes out with a tray of borscht, and he's just like, wow. Goes back inside.
at least just sit in a line like
He
you
sort of-
animals.
He puts it down and comes back to the door. On the front lawn,
Oh,
really?
yeah, we haven't even got anywhere. Haven't even gone to the woods. Just out in the middle of the backyard.
It's not even back.
It's just the front porch.
Next to the letterbox.
Yeah. You couldn't have gone 5 meters that
Haven't even
way.
dug holes, just shitting on the grass.
Hey, it looks a bit like borscht right now. Who had corn?
Graham's like, oh, sorry, Roland. I thought this was a doorway thing.
Not doing it.
I just joined in.
Why's he Russian now?
Oh, I don't know.
The neighbours walk past.
An old fella with a hand cart, like. You hear the pace pick up. Hey Bill, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my son, but it seems to be a side effect.
I think it's the...
A side effect of nearly dying. Don't mind him. Apologies for the smell as well.
Oh gosh.
So you're all like,
Should we save it to fertilize the mound later?
what do we... What do you wipe with out here?
Prestidigitation.
Straight up. He's like, oh. Little do they know that you prestidigitation while you pulled that up.
Here's me just pulling a bandage out of the medical
Yeah,
kit.
you're like,
Mine's just like a hippo tail, just...
no, you have an anus. We know this.
it's on the tail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Just shake it off like a dog.
No, if we were... Hold on, if we were linked up back to back, it'd be
No, we're the other way around. We're all facing inwards.
Yeah,
okay.
we're facing inwards.
That's... I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well, it's not going all over them.
That's
So.
true. You're out of the,
I mean, whoever's next to you might get a spray.
you're out of the splash zone. Anyway, you're all sort of like, oh.
That was weird.
Well, that was an experience.
It certainly was.
Am I like, was this initiation into the team or
Is this
something?
a canon event?
Absolutely. It is.
You lied to Roland about needing to shit outside, and you followed through it.
Technically, we didn't lie to
At
him
this
now.
point, I don't think it was a lie.
Yeah, a lie anymore. You haven't lied so far, it goes through and comes out the other side.
You all pull your
The
pants
truth.
up, and Roland, you see the curtain go back. You hear, Kay, I don't know what's wrong with them. They may be seriously injured.
I think that's on brain damage.
Yeah, our brains just rattled from the vibration.
So you all continue discussing. Sorry, I've lost track. That was new.
So have I.
You said that shit was also kill Valance.
Shit.
No,
Just shit.
normally well, not me, but the way Gerdon operated was they would give these out to anyone we contracted to do anything. So if it's anything like that, cheaply made, like it's fairly crap wood,
Wood and iron, yeah.
a little bit of iron ringed around it. I mean, these was a way to say, I need to go either cash in or I'm on business for this establishment. So
Differentiate the
So-
slab from the...
It's very possible that they might have been on a job from, I guess, someone at the Serpent and Spider, so maybe they know what's going on down there.
Possibly.
Maybe that's why the
that would-
geologists came here to begin with.
Maybe they
would
were
make
part of the
sense.
same group.
We did.
When the geologists came down, were these chits also given out for that
I
job?
wasn't there for it. I'm
You don't-
a go-between. I sort of.
The geologists burned the forest down to find that one tree tunnel, I guess, but either they knew a lot more about it because they could open it without molesting the shit out of it.
Knock on the door.
Well, yeah. From looking at those
And they died.
corpses, I know we didn't closely inspect them because we were busy, but just from what we saw of them, does it look like they would be roughly time of death similar to around when the Mr. Mound got burnt down and the geologists were around?
Make a
Medicine?
medicine check. I'll give it disadvantage because you don't have the body in front of you. Just going off memory.
Did their bodies look like they enjoyed rocks?
Velocity.
You pity.
Oh, gross. 1. So 2, so 8.
Okay. You know, at least that they're not 10 odd years old. There was enough flesh.
So conceivably.
Yeah.
Not a definite yes, but
I think
not a
Varus got
definite
the
no.
best look at them.
Probably.
Because you actually noticed the coin and everything on the
Yeah,
bodies. So.
yeah. You're looking at it through those.
How old do I think they may have been dead with my
I would.
Negative
Interaction.
mostly fresh corpses?
Well, you know they're not fresh. The smell wasn't super bad, but their worst is the first year of putrefaction, pretty much. So past a year would be what you would guess
And when did
off
the
what you
mound-
saw.
over a year. That wasn't that. The mound wasn't that long ago, was it?
Yeah, the mound was
was
just over a year, wasn't it?
So it's not a fresh thing by any means.
Yeah, but
So piecing it together,
timelines could work.
you could see that happen.
It's possible.
Okay, well, so that's good. Well, really, it's kind of a question of, do we want to go, not necessarily right this second, to the sea serpent and spider, the serpent and spider, to maybe
Sea
investigate
serpent and
the
spider.
job a little more and see what we could find out,
I
maybe any
think-
edges, or we want to kill this thing, maybe collect whatever's down there and then see if we could leverage it.
I reckon maybe we should go to the serpent and spider. We can, I guess, talk to whoever's in charge there. Tell them we found these coins, what they know about it, and if they'll pay us for whatever's down there.
How far away is Midhome? Like how long-
Midhome's
Close enough.
Like a
So
day, I
we're
think it was,
here,
or a half
Midhome's
day,
there.
wasn't
So
it?
I think it was a half-day travel
Very
from where we are.
What time is it now?
It's well late. Like,
Remember, I
you finished
you
your
did all
18
day.
hours.
He just did his
Yeah,
back-to-back, yeah.
I've spent 16 hours. That's why I
Oh,
was
yeah, 16.
exhausted.
Yeah, that's right.
It'll probably be 18
So you
hours
finished
total,
that
I'd say.
day, went down, got pummeled to hell. So it's fairly late in the piece. It was 20 minutes per travel.
Yeah,
It
it'd
took
be
a shit.
So it's like
It'd be
10,
front yard.
Yeah.
11, something like that.
So yeah, if we want to hit the hay, then mid and home tomorrow, investigate what we can, talk
Yeah.
to Gurdon about the geologists and this, and see if they're connected.
Well, Gurdon's at Kilvarns, but the serpent and spider's
the other one.
the other one.
Where's Kilvarn's also in Midhome?
It's also mid-home, but it's a flashier joint.
Yeah, and when Gurdon and
Yeah, correct.
what's his
I forgot he was there.
Roland, not Roland,
No, Graham.
Graham were working together. They worked out of Kilbarns,
Yeah.
but don't know if that's the case.
I,
But they also get the same shits,
I
right?
never worked with him. I would find people
Yeah,
for jobs.
right.
You were
You
one,
were a recruiter.
you were one of his like sources.
I wasn't
almost,
stationed there, but as far as I know, that's where he works from.
And Kilvarns give the same shits as...
Yeah. Not the same, but
similar.
Similar
things.
Similar
yeah.
style, yes.
But these ones, we'd best speak to Serpent and Spider.
Yeah.
they have the symbol on
yeah,
it. So yeah.
I would assume, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Unless
I
he's
reckon,
changed the way he works
yeah.
since,
Alright.
I'm not sure.
I reckon we head to Serpent and Spider, say,
Tomorrow?
Yeah, let's have a sleep.
Do you
Rest
reckon
and go.
before we go, like just thinking ahead in the morning, it
Play
would
one.
be worth. Yeah, I'll burn a bunch of spells like tonight, but also I was thinking it would be worth, given we're going to be going and like investigating the geologists, maybe going to town and like either between the family or going into town and talking to the guards and like especially like my relatives in the guards, get like proper descriptions of the people they interacted with, if they've got sketches or something like that, so that like when we're looking around in
Yeah.
these places we can keep an eye out for like, you know, the man with the red hair and the banana shaped scar, like
Or they may have been.
was
the
it
four corpses
Rosalind?
that have done.
Who, was it?
potentially, but like
From IT crowd.
no, that's
No, that's Mr. Bean.
Also-
yeah, Johnny
Also-
English,
Oh,
yeah,
also-
and a scar shaped like a banana.
No, it was, I think
What-
it was Mr. Bean movie when he said who broke into the museum and painted the face. wasn't it?
Johnny English, like same actor, Rowan
Yeah,
Atkinson.
yeah. Yeah, but no, that was Mr. Bean, the banana face scar. He was getting interviewed by
yeah,
police
he
like,
sneezed on
banana
a painting.
face scar.
Ah, gotcha. Either way,
But
Rowan
Anyway,
Atkinson.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
yeah.
I forgot. Whatever it was.
Something
I
about
was gonna
bananas.
say- no,
But yeah, just so that when we're looking around at these places, either if we recognise someone or just like when we're asking around.
Sorry, was it Rosalind who went with them initially?
Oh no, it's that we're asking for physical descriptions of people that people met once a year
Adelaide.
ago.
Who was it that was with
Well,
the
if
geologists?
they had an
I think it was
investigation,
Rosalind. The
Can we get like
yeah,
their
the
notes
ship
that they
captain.
got, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, it was
taken out
Adelaide.
Time, maybe.
the guard?
Yeah, the guy, because Adelaide like worked for them. Remember, she got a contract.
Oh,
Yeah,
She got
yes.
employed by them, and then when she realised what the contract was, she said
Adelaide.
no, because she does kind of some freelance mercenary work on the side.
So
So
she'd
she'd
be
have
the
pretty good.
She'd be the best
descriptions
one to
of
ask, so
them.
she
Yeah.
would have actually.
That's what I'm thinking, just
known
like-
him,
Okay,
talked
well,
to them,
yeah,
whatever.
go to her, enhance ability.
Guidance. Yeah, I just figure like we're probably not going to get like super clear ones, but maybe as part of the investigation they did sketches or something. Just
Or
whatever
even
notes
just like,
or-
oh yeah, those guys, yeah, they only employ half elves or something. It's like, okay, that's something.
even
you
if
know,
we
like,
just have the more description.
oh, the main dude was a big orc. Cool.
Okay,
we know what to look
perfect,
for, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Certain.
I think we do. Did we did have a description of one of them.
We did, I think.
Somewhere in the notes.
Graham pipes up. I mean,
Oh yeah, didn't he work with them? He hired them all.
I don't want to step on your toes, but I mean,
Graham, we're trying to run an investigation here. Could you... Oh wait, hang on.
Big burly.
Yeah, how about you say, oh, wait.
Big burly human with rings, dark skin, and dreadlocks, and they mentioned the Maya, like a person/entity.
Do you know the Maya?
More context. The Maya? What?
The geologist
The name isn't
mentioned
in
it as if it was a person/entity.
The Maya won't
What
be
geologist?
happy. The people you
ones
hired to burn the forest down.
Did you speak to them?
No, Adelaide did.
Yeah.
Oh. As far as I remember, there was a human. He was the hard one to find. Spellcaster. But...
What do you remember his name?
no. That was a long time ago.
Do you remember any of their names?
Was he big and burly with rings and dreadlocks?
Yeah, that sounds about right. The other three were locals. They were halflings.
Locals here or Midhome?
Midhome. If you don't know, Midhome's primarily a halfling establishment. The T-bridges sort of have that run. The
And
run
were
of
the
that.
T-bridges?
Yeah, T-E-A bridges. That's their last name.
Or like just one family runs the town.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would they all have been T-bridges, these three halflings?
Most likely.
So that they were all halflings except for the one dread boy?
Yeah, I had to source someone else for the magic caster that they needed.
How do you spell that halfling family?
T-E-A bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E.
Oh, just how it sounds.
One word. The family sort of... I think the trade sprung up around their tea growth. They started to sell from that location.
They made bridges from it.
Well, there's a bridge across to Bournemouth that they built. And
burn our trees, we'll burn your tea.
burn our tree, you burn our tea.
Houses.
It was like different bots.
And flesh.
And this fella with the dreadlocks, where'd you find him to actually hire him?
Oh, I had to find him. He was over in Gullview.
So he was from Gulf. And how'd you actually get into contact with him?
I know people who know people. I think he was a contractor, mercenary sort of man.
So who's the first person you knew who contacted the other person they knew? Who'd you talk to about him?
To remember who the person was that
my contact.
Your contact
who then found Dread Spellcaster Man. We're sort of trying to, trace the links back.
Sure. Well, ultimately, I would have only asked who was available around, general sources. I wouldn't.
If you don't...
A certain person, I don't remember anyone specific giving me his name. I searched a few candidates.
If you don't remember specifically who it was that told you, would you be able to tell us, all the people I would have asked for this sort of work was, Johnny Ox's Bimbo 3 Jones and blah, 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 and then we can hit them up.
Gillian Wormblade is someone in Gullview who, she owns an establishment. She usually sees... She's a bit of a gossip. She knows who's around. I probably would have just talked to her, but yeah, there was no one person. It's just sort of getting a feel. You've got to talk to everybody and see who's in town at the time.
And with the 3 halflings, can you remember anything about what they looks like, descriptions?
Oh, they were smallish. Based on what you saw of the corpses, checks out. Like, they weren't all large.
Yeah.
Humanoids.
One
was. You're like, oh yeah, I can see that in a descicated sort of way.
Wait, how many corpses were there?
4.
Oh, so this might have been the...
So that might have been them.
That's what I'm saying.
Currently,
Barris is like,
For about a half hour now.
Did we see a dreadlock anywhere?
No, but I didn't
After-
realize it was like...
we kind of tried to, because we were
I thought it was the
busy
same
not
crew,
getting
but not,
murdered.
Like, the exact dudes,
there.
These
The medicine
guys,
and
they hired to
perception
find
of it
something,
was just kind
but
of
they
very
only got
vague.
halfway.
Okay.
So, hold on. Are you saying that the folks that I hired are dead?
We believe...
Likely.
Yep.
That's in
I mean,
some
all's
way
well that
penance.
ends well, really.
Wait,
They
how
burned
did-
down the mound.
How would they have gotten inside?
They had an understanding we didn't. Remember, there was
Yeah.
a seam on the outside of the thing. Anyone
Yeah.
with knowledge, like, say, this is where it is, but there's
Yeah.
this stupid forest in the way and we can't find the entrance anymore.
But when you do find the entrance, tap 3 times on the little
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
thing, and the panel just.
Speaking of, Graham, would you be able to do us a favour? And in the dark of the night, I'm afraid.
It depends on what it is.
If it's not too dangerous.
Clean up your shit.
Go back to the... Actually, no,
No, that's on you.
He didn't see the entrance tunnel, did he?
No.
He wasn't.
He
I
hasn't
was
seen it
gonna
yet.
just
I was rolling.
get Roland to cover it up, disguise it, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just in case.
we just mention that.
I don't know.
So this is
Kids
for
have
Roland?
bad ideas. Yeah, like you could probably help him with it. Honestly,
I was sort of stepping on the corpses. Do I remember any like dreadlock looking thing? Because I was like right up in the grill.
while you were getting hammered,
And how long
hair's
does hair
the
last?
hair's one of the last things.
Yeah,
Hair keeps
lasts
growing
a
after you
long
die,
time.
and it
And
decays
dreadlocks
more
are.
than the rest. Yep.
Keeps
Pretty
growing.
thick.
I mean, they
Oh,
can
like
Bloody
like,
nails.
A while.
Make
yeah.
a perception check,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it's
I'll
made out
give
of
you
keratin.
disadvantage because you
Same
were in
stuff
the
as
heat of
fingernails.
combat.
Indeed.
I do not like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
10. I rolled a 10 and a 17. Because I feel like dreadlocks would be they stick around. Because I mean, you can sell hair. It's not like
Yeah.
hair like.
Out of all the things, dreadlocks being the big bundle would be the
Yeah.
thing that you would have noticed out of anything. But also
Exactly.
if it's dark
That's what I'm-
hair on
that's
the
what I'm
floor
thinking.
and
Mainly concentrating on the big metal
I'm not
column.
getting hit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I suppose.
again,
like,
we can send Hermes down to scout it.
but
Like,
also,
he can
yeah,
see kind of far and move quick-ish.
when you think about it, we were on that side of the bridge for 30, 40 seconds max.
Yeah.
Like, it all happened
getting
really
knocked
quick.
around.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It does all happen really quick.
Yeah.
Well, we
We'd
did
have to
see
go
the
looking for a
corpses
dreadlock.
when we teleported over. 'Cause
Again,
that's what I'm
this is
wondering.
also in low light initially.
Yeah.
Once you're over there, Kincaid wasn't there for a while, so the light wouldn't have come across the bridge. You would have seen grayscale. Detail would be very low.
It was all light and all that sort of stuff, but
Yeah.
who else could have opened the panel?
Yeah, look, I think
Yeah.
it's pretty
Only
safe to
previous
assume
knowledge.
It was
3
geologists.
smaller corpses, 1 bigger corpse, matching the.
These are the guys.
Yeah, I think it's. the
Absent a
geologist.
better theory, unless
They
something
went-
else comes up, 100%.
They were in the region, the decay, like, sort of lines up, like.
No other reason to burn down the Misty
Yeah,
Mountain
exactly.
except
Yeah,
to
to
find
find
this
it.
thing, and then they just so happen to be down there without having to
So
break it open.
Must be pretty damn important what's down there to burn down an entire
so
forest.
should we be a little cautious about going and asking questions, sort
Are,
of thing?
are there? I mean, yeah, I mean definitely. But also, I guess what I'm wondering is like, are there? Growing up in Bournemouth, would I know like, are there rumors of like buried treasure around here?
Or ancient ruins?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Roll,
Like, is it?
roll a history check, and I'll give you advantage.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like,
Oh no, you cracked her open.
ooh, 24.
That's what I'm talking about.
There are absolutely rumors of total families that have kept hidden things. You're not sure, like it's all just hearsay pretty much.
Yeah.
People talking like there's family crypts, there's treasure vaults, there's all sorts of stuff. And yeah, you have heard of some rumors in that regard of closely guarded secrets and that sort of stuff.
Are there any that would particularly match either like being beneath the Misted Mound, like this area specifically?
Protected by a specific
Is it like,
golem-looking
you know,
guy?
there is a legend of this one family who were real good with machines, exactly.
Or maybe there's a
Like,
legend as to
you
why
know,
the Misted Bound was so.
Yeah, like
Voluptuous.
anything that would fit the various bits
The
of
Misted
mount,
Mound doesn't
golem,
really
technology.
It doesn't enter
lead
your
pipes.
your understanding or your recollection of what was said in the past. The Misted Mound is not in that.
And that's like an obological thing.
Yeah.
Like if
This
it
is
was
your
related to that, that
family.
would probably be our crypt, and we don't have one. Not buried down there anymore.
Not that you're aware of.
Could have been lost like generations ago.
But yeah, there's rumors abounding all over the place. You're not sure what's true and what's not. But
Are
there's
there any like notable, like really famous ones that like everyone's been, you know, it's like everyone's been looking for like this treasure or that treasure for centuries. You know, like in real
It's
life,
not
there's like Captain Kidd's
on a
treasure
on a
and stuff.
24. It's not so much about buried treasure or anything like that. It's more about secrets of a nature where it shouldn't see the light of day.
Ooh, more like forbidden knowledge.
Correct. And knowing the occult sort of obsession of the town of Bournemouth, the idea springs to mind of, dark secrets, magic secrets.
Necromancy.
The kind of secrets that an imposter heading up the Crystal Archive would want. Dun dun
Or,
dun.
yeah, or would have
mean,
hidden
maybe.
away.
Graham,
I mean,
Yes.
were there any
No, I've
turtles
cracked it.
in Mid-Home? In the Serpent and Spider specifically? Any turtles maybe like leading it, or
are you saying like that live there?
that have an involvement in the Serpent and Spider?
Thinking back, year and change. Turtles?
Shells on their back, kind of big.
Claws.
Very different to the halflings that normally stay there.
See,
Russian
I
accent.
travelled quite a lot.
Like his boyfriend.
That's the one.
Oh, I'm very familiar with their physique.
They have an anus.
Giggity.
Boy, do they.
Oh,
And what an
just
anus.
I thought you'd be on the other end, Graham.
But there's enough about that. What makes you assume that?
Well, he's...
Moving right along, Brad.
Because he's so big and
The
burly.
fact that
and,
Noel could hold you
Relevant
up like a
information,
pretzel.
Graham. On task.
Sorry, he was asking. I'm just.
I think it's relevant information.
There is
at all.
such a thing as a stupid question.
No such thing, mate.
But
Any turtles? It'll come to me. Give me some time.
Which means
What
there are
about-
turtles, but you can't remember their names. Is that what you're saying?
There's one.
Ricky, sing
I'm
me
not sure if he
Simon,
was
jog his
along
memory.
there.
Do you have any inspiration for that?
But there was
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I've
Not
got
permanently.
nothing.
We need to go sleep.
Did
Yeah.
you ever...
Possibly
was
went
it-
in there to hide
Seven
people.
health.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm on
Do you
9.
remember the blink snakes that attacked us in the swamp? Nearly killed us, some of us. Ate some eggs.
Oh, those large ghostly
The echolids.
serpents.
Did you ever see someone... Had you ever seen them before? Maybe a lady with 4 or 5 of them as pets?
No, but
We
that's the
probably
fir-
remember
that's the
that.
first time I've seen something
Someone
that
brought those into
heinous.
a bar. Yeah.
Depends on the town.
Did we find out
Some pets, some
they
some
died?
pubs allow pets.
Pardon?
Did we find out how D died?
No.
Because we haven't asked about that once since we came
Who's
back.
D?
We did ask.
Bournemouth, mayor.
I think I asked Adelaide about it, but she was just like, "Oh, I'm working. We'll talk about it tonight." And then we got sidetracked on it.
Yeah.
Mayor of Bournemouth Murder.
Yeah.
He notes it down now.
It's probably somewhere else in one of the other
We
books.
found it out.
It was one of the we found it out like when we were
When we
first
went-
traveling
was it
out of
Wally?
It
Stonebreak.
was when we met Wally on the corner of pretty much here.
Yeah.
We right here on the corner
No,
between
it was-
Broadaxe and Dirkley.
And it was we passed a carriage of turtles, and
Yeah.
they said, "Oh, don't yeah."
And I was like, "Oh, what news from the fatherland,
Yeah.
motherland?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh,
D was
Dee's
murdered.
dead."
This was pretty much just as we left
Yeah,
Broadaxe
yeah,
for the
ages ago.
first time.
Very early ago. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it wasn't D was murdered. Like there was no suspicious
There was-
circumstance from what you know.
D died.
There's
Someone important dies.
questions
it's always
about
murder.
the way it happened, but
Died,
Geologists
did-
were involved.
died in suspicious and golemy circumstances.
Natural causes.
very natural. He broke his own back.
Flattened between 2 giant shields. Nothing to see here. Crushed like pancake.
So anything else I can help with? Can we go inside? It kind of smells like shit out here.
Yeah.
It
Why
does,
not?
doesn't it?
Yeah, we need to sleep anyway.
I prefer the smell of bush.
I need a bed.
So you'll step back into the warmth of the homestead. Roland's just sitting in his armchair, fingers interlaced. You guys are weird. Why did you shit in a circle like that?
It was very
Which right?
It was very culty, wasn't it?
Is this the source of your magical powers?
Yes. Absolutely.
Make a
If I
deception
don't,
check.
if I don't shoot in a circle,
It's a shit sound.
He's giving you the eyeball.
is it my advantage, disadvantage, flat roll?
Disadvantage against him. He knows all of your tiny little things.
Ooh, that's a 0. 1 minus
Dude, are you
1.
serious? I rolled a 1
1
and a 4, but he wins.
A 1 minus 1. Wow.
It's very...
I
to
mean,
everyone else, it's blatantly obvious that he's like, yes. Roland's like, I don't believe you. Go to your room. Here's your borscht.
Okay.
You look like you'll need it.
So badly.
But,
Oh, I have to cast many spells first.
genuinely, why did you shit in the circle?
Honestly,
I'll be honest, Roland.
honestly,
I have never seen
I don't
anything that
know.
weird.
Do,
I don't
do
know
you,
why did we do that.
do you see this here? And I get some dry blood in my ear. My brain is mush right now, mate. I have no idea.
So
what's
this is
going
the
on.
side effect of your
Most-
Have
internal...
you heard of
Likely, yeah.
CTE?
Oh, okay.
Like all the boxers.
oh,
We sort of speed ran that.
Yeah.
right.
Look,
Speed run CTE any percent.
it's been a very long day. We got our
I mean, you
our
looked
stuff
pretty...
kicked in.
Yes.
We came back.
Boy,
He fed
did
us lots and lots of borscht and vodka, and it just went straight through us, and we all needed to go.
Well, I hadn't given you borscht yet.
What the vodka? Have you ever heard of a?
Well, that's probably why.
Have you ever heard of a
vodka?
Have you ever heard of a grog bog, mate?
Well, maybe you need the borscht to block you out.
yeah.
maybe
exactly.
some thickener.
Can you clean that up tomorrow?
Oh, we'll take it to the mound. It's good
It
fertilizer.
smells worse than the shit pit in Bournemouth.
That we established. It's canon.
I forgot about.
I forgot about the
I
shit
forgot
bit.
about the flaming shit.
The
bit.
burning
You
fire.
don't forget about the shit pit.
I actually got used to the smell.
Then why is this weird to you? You've got a shit.
Why do you think I moved out of town?
It's not on my front lawn.
Anyway,
Barris, go set it on fire.
maybe no more fire. I'm a little funny about fire in my home.
Pretty hectic PTSD from my entire livelihood burning down
Challenge
before my
burnt
eyes.
one forest, all of a sudden no fire.
I knelt in front of it and cried as it burned. I would prefer if you used other means to clean it, if possible.
Can you press the digitation in the ground?
Do
Why
whatever
don't you
you
just
can.
wipe it on yourself?
Or
then?
just a bit of water, wash it into the street. I don't mind. Either way.
Wash it out of the dirt into the also dirt street.
Yeah, just
just-
away from the house. I don't. Anyway, you are all obviously very mentally unsound.
We'll
I
be
think-
fine in 8 hours.
Yeah,
and as you all know, a good night's sleep fixes all of your problems.
it does.
Including the 2 collapsed lungs.
Oh, too.
And the partially mushy brain.
Yeah, you all like. You hear Ricky's breathing is very rattly and shallow.
Sounds like your asthma is really kicking in bad, Ricky.
Pushing that
Did you-
log out
Did you?
as a group. I think broke a rib.
He almost passed out. Oh, Ricky, you're really pushing.
I'm on 7 health.
I give him a pat on the back.
Oh, any healing or no?
No,
Just a pat on the
Just a pat on the back.
You'll be right, mate.
Do you need some healing?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it. There goes my 8th rib.
So,
push my here.
So what spells were you
Cure
going to use?
wounds.
as you all,
No, I don't even want it.
You're 11. You're up. That's 11 hit points healed.
anything else you would like to do before we
He was
wrap?
going to use
I'm going
those
to cast
spells up.
many spells.
Okay, what are you casting?
Uh,
Oh, actually, when you come inside,
It's placed good.
well,
say Varus. You would receive a message from Alphinus or Eximus. Hi. Arthas has passed on. He's been replaced. And how's the Bleakness investigation going? Not Roland. Ronan's well. He's learning quickly. Hope you're safe.
What was Arthur's in charge? He was money man, yeah.
here's money.
And he's the one who we set up to like, but obviously that was already done. But
Yeah.
like he's the one who we set
Yeah.
up to kind of
He was about the dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills.
Uh,
you can respond, and you know the sender.
Yeah, hello. Shame to hear about Arthur's. Probably wasting words. Roland Good. Investigation progressing.
Roland. Roland.
Who's Roland?
Kincaid's father is well. In case you were wondering.
That's great. It was because I nearly said Roland, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you did.
Ronan.
Ronan. Yeah.
He-
Investigation progressing. Update soon.
Cool. No further messages.
It's like the absolute opposite of how Kincaid sends messages.
Yeah, because I was trying to count the 25 words.
I know counting and talking not so easy.
But yeah, and then I'll just share with the group. Moneyman dead.
Uh-oh.
Ronan performing well.
Good.
Now,
They want us to get on the bleak nest thingy.
Did he say how he died, or
looking at it, he was pretty ancient when you guys were speaking with him, and he was not eating a healthy diet. He was eating bacon every morning, from what you can see, just
That is
stacks
the
of
healthiest diet of a-
snappy, cracky, salty
he
good.
went out happy.
That's your future.
No, turtles don't have cholesterol.
I don't have a hog.
That doesn't exist,
Just
right?
a second anus in the chest.
The old chainless.
I think that's a cow.
Get rid of cholesterol.
Just constantly oozes cholesterol.
Ugh. That's why the scales glisten.
Pure cholesterol. Self-oiling.
Yeah, or maybe that's what your
Like a
shell
self-
is made of.
Like a self-sourcing pudding, but
It's all cholesterol.
it's just cholesterol coming out of a hole in
Oh
our
my
chest.
God. So Varys passes that on to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the bleak nest investigation.
Oh yeah.
Is that near here?
Opposite.
Closer than a shark.
Like vertically? Are we above it?
No.
Hold the map up to
not,
me if you
Not
could.
by a lot.
Yeah,
up there?
it is.
Hold the map up to
We
me.
are very
lot
far
north.
south. It is very far north.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Northeast.
closer than Nashara.
Do you have... If we went down, is there like... a faster way if we were underground? Or is it just as fast to go overground and then down?
It's going to
Probably
be faster to
safer.
go overground and then down.
And safer.
And much safer.
Much safer.
You might have like super fast
there's
underground
no
ships or something.
There's no hesitation in his answer. Above ground would be safer.
Much
Take
much
the
safer.
metro.
Yeah. I started to say...
Yeah,
I went to say
subway
train
movements.
and then I was like, I don't think that exists.
The underground Snilk Railroad.
Like, you know those things that they have in Gringotts in Harry Potter? Just
Oh,
like the
yeah.
goblin
Yeah.
hearts,
Cart.
yeah.
Magical mine
Surely.
cart underground.
Right.
Oh,
Travel
that
the
actually.
Snilk Road.
Well, somewhere like there. I mean,
So it's,
we're going to Midhome just for the Serpent Spider to recon this job and come back and kill this golem and then... Right? Is that what we were
much.
thinking about doing?
yeah.
Okay.
We've got a lot of stuff to do around here.
Yeah,
I don't
we
think
do.
it matters what order. There's like that. There's the whole thing with the
Just
whatever
trying
her
to think
name is,
about the
Dark
least traveled
Water or
time.
whatever.
Yeah.
Talia
We're going to be
Darkwater.
bouncing them back and forth a little bit anyway.
Yeah, there's
So
all
I
the
think
Dark
we- yeah,
Water Keepers questions. There's these geologists, which is sort of Gullview, Midhome.
We bounce around these kind of three towns. Maybe we limit ourselves to like a week, because then if he's already asking, we're going to need to get onto
How
this
long will
bleakness
it
stuff.
take us to get to Bleaknest from here?
Probably
So
like a week of
it takes
travel.
us a day to get to Gullview from here.
Yep.
So
it'll probably
maybe
be
3-4 days.
Three and a
Yeah.
half to get there, and then to get from the surface down to where we want to go, probably a week.
Yep. You'd be looking at a week.
So a week and a half kind of.
Week and a
deal.
half
If we
until
leave
we're
now.
at Bleak Nest.
Yeah, week
And
and
that's
that's
with-
assuming it all goes
That's
smoothly.
with
Yes.
Best case scenario, week and a half.
Best case scenario, a week and a half. we
Probably
leave now.
realistically, maybe 2 weeks.
If we left right now.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Wait, so it'll take us a
If he's
week
asking
to
about it
get to
already.
Bleak's Nest once we actually
Bear
get
in
to the
mind
hole.
the circumstances of him asking you.
Arthur's dying.
No.
No,
That's
because
not when he asked you
they've
to
got the
investigate
powerful
this.
crystals.
Remember the slappy
the
face?
crafted
You know,
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Like,
Worried about them coming out of the coming out of the ground and like taking over the surface world with this new magical power.
that'll
So
be
it's pretty
There,
pressing.
there was definite, you know,
urgency. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be sending me just to ask about,
how's your day?
oh,
yeah.
Arthas has passed on, I know you don't care.
Yeah.
Ronan
I believe
is
you
not
missed
dead.
once.
Yeah.
Ronan's
And hey, the
Doing
Manhattan Project we sent you to investigate our enemies conducting.
When you
How's
get a
that?
chance.
yeah. how's the nuclear race going?
Yeah.
You're like, well, we want to go over here first.
We just had a couple week vacation with Kincaid's
We
family.
had a
Like, we're kind of on the way there, so we thought might as well go visit Howling
Bring
Peak.
another cocktail.
Why it's a good thing they messaged me.
Yeah.
Later,
Elf, it's so great to see you. We're back in Fortnite. It's so lovely to see the family. The post is wonderful.
But yeah.
Does not answer.
So maybe how about we go to Midhome, we pick up our serpent and spider answers and so on, and then either if we think it's worth coming back, like if you get past the thingy and bring whatever the hell's back, it's worth 2,000 gold to us, then at least
or if it's worth that much,
consider
maybe
it.
we can.
We keep it.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah. Again, we have
And then
to
we're
kill
level
things first.
20. We teleport Bleak Nest, kill everyone, get all the gems, teleport to Ashara,
Would it be
install
worth-
ourselves as
Done.
else. I think that's a great plan.
Would it be worth having another crack at the golem tomorrow morning before we go?
I'm down.
And then
I
get
mean,
killed on the road.
we just have to sort of wander along, but then we can come back, take a little mid-morning nap if
And
it
then
goes badly.
hit
Like
the
if it
road.
goes well, then wacko through the magic wall, off we go, puffins
Investigate.
the dragon. But if not, then we come back, have a nap, and then off to Galview.
Yeah.
We're not at full capacity, but fingers crossed, we're just sort of wandering around in bars
It's a
and
half day
asking
travel,
questions.
like there's a
Yeah,
road, I assume.
All right, let's go.
not saying perfect, but
But go to bed.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have spells to cast.
Oh, that's right.
That's where we were, yes. Oh, no.
Alright, I'm gonna pee.
My
Yeah,
favorite
go.
part of the day.
He waits until 3 a.m.
The message spam. I've got some texts waiting. Who should I send?
I've got some credit left on my prepaid plan.
It
That's about, and
expires
it
in
doesn't
March.
roll over, so. Am I within a mile of where we fought the golem?
No.
Really? How far did we travel?
Yeah, how far away is the Mystic Mound?
You travel probably 5Ks to the mound.
To it? 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. But then underneath the ground, you traveled for
Like half up?
20 odd minutes. Yeah, 20
guess it's
to
probably about-
half up.
We were crawling.
Actually, yeah, it would have been about half each way because you're crawling
Yeah.
along.
But so if I walk, it's probably like a half-hour walk to get within a mile, even in a direct straight line of where we fought the golem.
Potential.
What time is it? It's like 11 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah.
Gross. Is it worth trying to clear? I feel like if we're going to have a crack at this golem tomorrow, you know what? I think that's fine. I say, I'm just going for a little stroll.
Okay.
Walk to...
You need to poop again?
Yes.
Graham's like, you want me to come with?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Oh, okay. Puts on his little coat.
I'm just going for a walk out to near the mound. Ish.
Okay. I'll come with you.
Okay.
Cool.
So when we went down, we fought the thing, and so I have to spell that blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Are you gonna like dance around for like?
Oh no, I
Hours
just
and hours,
I just
or-
kind of click my fingers and look through this glass eyeball,
Okay.
but for 10 minutes.
Ah. All right. Let me know what you see.
I cast clairvoyance.
Okay. Where are you clairvoying?
So I mean, I know pretty much exactly where that was because like from where we went down and blah blah blah.
Do some maths.
Clairvoyancing here.
Okay.
Like trying to go kind of behind that. I don't know. We'll go like 20 feet or something behind the. No, I get like 10 feet behind that wall.
Yep. You peer into thick dirt.
Okay. Okay.
So pivoting
Yeah. Yeah.
magically, dirt in all directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be a spiral staircase down.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it worth, like, should I sending people, or is it worth me trying to clairvoyance different points around there?
Depend. Yeah. Is there any immediate value to the sendings?
I don't know. Who do we have to message about?
I don't know.
Nothing specific. off the
Then
top
I'd
of
just
my
go
head.
with information gathering for something that concerns us now.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I'll do it again. Try and go like 10 feet below where the golem was. No, that'd just be in the pit.
Yes.
What about on the,
The
other
floor's
side
not
of
gonna
the
be
wall
20
from where
feet.
the river was?
The floor, if there is a chamber underneath, it's not going to be down 20 feet of dirt.
Well,
doing the pit.
Thuridin was in the pit, sort of thing. If there was like a spiral staircase, he probably would have seen half of the thing
that's what
going
I'm
down while he
thinking,
was down
like-
there. So maybe the side wall sort of thing. Maybe it's a total misdirect, and that you know, don't know.
Is there nothing there?
There's
Dirt.
nothing behind the far wall.
I'm looking into dirt. Yeah, I'll do the wall on this side.
Okay. Whereabouts?
Like 15 feet out.
Do it again.
Can you just like do it in the middle and then just look at like, is it like a 360 view that you've got?
Yeah.
And how long can you look for? Because if you just do it
10
where we saw
minutes?
the golem, maybe you can have a look around and sort of like investigate the walls and the floors and stuff,
Yeah, take a
and
closer
see if
look.
there's anything around there that you can maybe picture without having that thing trying to kill us.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do that.
How many slots have you got?
This is my last one.
Okay.
I just used 2 third level ones then.
Yep.
And this is my remaining 4th level one.
Very nice. So, whereabouts in the chamber?
Just right in the center, pretty much. Almost like where my scythe is there.
Okay. You get maybe 3 seconds of vision.
Mm-hmm.
Look, where are you looking first? What is the one thing that you want to look at the most?
Maybe have a closer look at the thingies on the wall.
Okay.
Meanwhile, they're like flipped open.
They're
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, you would see them as it sort of apparates. The panel slides aside, and you see it's almost like an aperture change on a lens, and there's a pulse, and your vision goes dark. But you do see these little,
Is it
whatever they are.
if it's a dispel thing? Bear in mind the sensor can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with.
Oh, it's a dispel magic.
Yeah, that's what I was
effect.
wondering. Like just more like if it was
Just
doing
sort
the
of-
thunder thing again.
You see them all open from the walls and just, and it goes to hash.
Well, that does tell us something. I sort of go and sort of chat to Graham about it on the way back. And then when I get back, filled 3 of them in. But I looked, on the back wall, behind the right wall. I guess right as we saw it.
Yep, from your point of view.
And then in the center, there was nothing on either side, just dirt. And then when I put the sensor in the middle, the apertures blinked open and blasted out a big wave of dispel magic.
So
And dispelled the sensor.
So
So they
it's sort of-
detected that sensor, and so creature. Yeah. So the spell is you create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you. Blah blah blah. Can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast the spell, you choose seeing or hearing. A creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from seeing visibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb about the size of your fist. So we know that whatever's there. Interesting that it did that, but when you were invisible, was it you, Varys? I guess there was
I was
other stuff.
already in combat.
And
It might not be the golem that's invisible, but like the
also,
lair.
I don't even remember if they'd charged up at that point.
No.
no, they
That
haven't.
was quite early on, so
That was right at the
potentially.
start. So
But also that they're still active. Like they did, it wasn't like, and then it went. It was
Yeah.
like, a couple of seconds and then gone.
But it seems to cycle between different schools of magic depending on what it
Yeah,
needs
kind
to
of
do.
flipped.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or the dispel. It didn't do the dispel magic while I was invisible because it's set that when the golem's active, it doesn't use that part because it might turn the golem off.
Or even
And it
just, it was like busy either turning on or healing.
Or healing,
Like it can
yeah.
only do one thing at a time kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when you were invisible, whether it
He was
on
invisible
that
right at the
point.
start,
Was he?
before it had even. So
It
it
was
Yeah,
pretty early.
When you crossed over the bridge, I think it was second turn, maybe.
yeah.
It was round 4, I think, where it did the first
Started
like healing
healing,
pulse,
yeah.
and
That
you weren't
sounds right.
invisible anymore.
That does sound right. But I mean, it does tell us at least. It tells us that it has magic-y dispel and detection of some sort.
capability.
So that also...
But I wonder if it's like centered on a point, or if like each of these things on the wall has.
Well, they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like it'd be doing multiple things. So hopefully if you're beating the shit out of... If the golem's getting damaged, it'll just focus on healing.
That, yeah.
And then alternatively, if it's dispelling our spells, it's not healing the golem. So, I mean, it's good to know that it can do this. But kind of either way, I feel, you know, if it's not dispelling the magic, that's good. That's because then our magic's still there. If it's not healing the golem, that's good because then the golem's not getting... Do you know what I mean? Either way, we can kind of flip it to benefit us.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's doing the healing, cool, cast the spells away. If it's doing the dispelling, beat the shit out of the golem.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Told us something.
All your slots used with some information gathered. And that's the end of the show. Perfect timing. It lasted exactly the right amount.
Yeah, I can still cast Augury, is the only other thing.
Okay. Would you like to cast Augury?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Everyone else goes to bed. Kincaid's like, I'm going to go for a walk. Spend some spells. Is this out with Graham? He's like,
Well, yeah, I have another one.
you are some sort of like fairly scary sorcerer, aren't you?
More of a priest and or druid. But yes,
Yeah, well, that's
you do
cool.
all sorts of cool things. Look at this spiritual weapon.
Well, he tries to like touch it. Spectral, yeah? Or is it a physical thing?
Spectral.
Yep.
You create a floating
Says it.
spectral weapon. No, but look at this. And big chunk of grass.
Oh,
Pretty cool, eh?
that'd make, you know, like cutting the lawn real easy.
Boy, it does
Just
it.
tell that thing to shrink, shrink.
Absolutely. And then also look at, check this out. Guiding bolt.
Just like showing off. He's like, oh,
Guiding bolt. Ray of sickness.
red frost.
Chill touch.
And he's just like, ooh.
Ah.
And look, this is Mr. Bolt.
What? And you're like, Spider, Mr. Boat. Oh.
What's Mr. Bones' like stats?
Like skeleton.
Not great.
Because like, what if we get him to like investigate all the walls whilst we're fighting it?
I mean, we can. He's
Well,
got...
definitely worth bringing him out just for an extra body.
Yeah. AC 13, 13 hit points, strength of 10, dex of 14, con of 15.
He's not bad.
He doesn't really do, like, he's got a short sword and a short bow, so, you know, 5 piercing damage if he hits something.
I mean, he can run around and have a look at
Yeah,
things. Maybe he can
it's-
find stuff.
Worst case
Or
scenario,
more,
he's ineffective.
again, like, those panels on the wall flip over after 3 rounds kind of thing. If you jam a climbing python into any real thin gap of a moving mechanical thing, it's not going to move anymore. Like, he could try and at least... Or someone could hold it there and he could hammer him in, or maybe he could do it himself, I don't know, or try... sort of thing, because if there's 2 of us trying to fuck with the apertures at the same time sort of thing, like... But again, this is all...
I could also, the other one thing that I could do is have out, like, the, you know, I can do the wild shape familiar. Like, whatever the strongest familiar is going to be out of the various things that I can conjure.
It's that, it's I'm like half curious to send Squiggly down one of the pipes, but...
Yeah.
Either way,
And then augury.
augury,
So
yeah.
that's the last thing. What question would be good to know the answer to?
What's
We can't get
augury
like a
do?
specific.
It's like a yes or no, right?
He just gets a
What exactly
A
feeling.
wheel or a woe. Or
Yeah, so
whatever,
it's basically I ask about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take are within the next 30 minutes.
going to bed.
Sleep.
Is that a good
Yeah,
idea?
the next 30 minutes? Yeah.
Direst death.
But can you just like ask if you know the things can be shut off?
Nah.
Or not?
You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about that and go home and
Okay.
sleep.
Graham's just sort of like, well, thanks for showing me all that stuff. That was cool.
No problem.
Are you gonna drunk text anybody?
No, I used them all on clairvoyance.
Well, I hope the rest goes well for you. But at least
Cool.
from what you saw, those before you get back to the house, those geologists, if that's what you think, that's good.
Seems to be.
That's what they get
Seems
for
to be.
burning down Rolly's patch.
Absolutely.
Bit of mold.
Screw those guys.
Oh, it sounds like this thing did. Sounds scary.
Big time.
Glad it's not me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
big hard pass.
I'm going back to bed. So I'll see you in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Hope your friends feel better.
Me too. We'll be fine. It's amazing what a long rest can do. Of 8 hours of
Don't we all
interrupted
know
by
it?
no more than 1 hour of light activity, such as fighting or spellcasting.
Yeah, the brain just oozing out of my nose goes right back up.
Ah, all fixed.
Reforms.
Excellent. And we'll end the sesh there with you guys bedding down in the Jade Shell. Good sesh.
Freaking golems, man.
I don't know if I would be able to do Sunday night. Like, I'm fairly busy on the Sunday. Like, the whole day. I'm going to film with Dino, so... like, going to
See if we can
Heathcote
organise
to film
Week
stuff.
fish.
Day or a...
Yeah, so if
Saturday?
if Saturday works...
Saturday's typically better for me than a weekday, but weekday's not off the table.
Yeah.
Either way. Let's talk about it offline.
Yeah,
Thank you folks for
yeah.
watching. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Alright.
See what happens next time. And thank you for coming through for our 50th, boys. It's been a pleasure. 50 episodes of ridiculous.
Thanks very much.
Not all
Lee.
ridiculous,
Pretty
but
good going.
pretty good.
Of course, on the 50th one, we just had to shit in the circle.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Look, let's say you celebrate the 50th session.
If that doesn't say happy
you celebrate
50th, I don't know
50th.
what does.
If that doesn't say we're still going strong.
Yeah. We're still going.